The button has been pressed. We are Levy. I'm gonna post these little posts telling everyone we are Levy. And Shibuya. Alright. We good. We vibing. I'm clicking this thing now. So I do have my
You've only
controller
got
set
about
up.
a 3-second delay, by the way, so you're good.
Oh, nice. Let's see if that gets any worse. How does the audio sound to you? It's kind of quiet on my end. Mochi! Hello, Mochi.
Yeah, can't hear the game, like, at all.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. You can't hear any of that? Okay.
I got a little bit now. I can hear you scrolling through the menu, the little tink 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 tinks.
I don't think we need the little tink tink tinks. I hate the little tink tink tinks. How's it now?
Perfect. I love it.
Awesome. And can you hear me fine with it? It's RJ! RJ is joining the stream. RJ really likes this game.
Yep, I can hear you fine. And isn't it great having somebody, you know, hanging out with you where they can give you voice instructions right away?
Yes, yes. You could be like, no, no, scum! You fucked it! You fucked it!
I mean, I can do that too. Yeah.
Oh no, I left the fucking Steam, or Twitch stuff up wrong. Whoops. Uh-oh, uh-oh. The wrong
Yeah, we're not
information's
playing
there.
anatomy.
No, we're not. I knew I fucking forgot something. Now I gotta type in this long Delica of the black butterfly. Uh-oh, 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 I fucked it up. I'm so glad I looked at that.
At least it's easy to change on Twitch.
Yes. Psychedel. There we go. And take that off. People shorten it to POTBB a lot, don't they? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's too long. Okay. I don't think there's any violence in this. I think we're fine.
I mean,
I don't remember what the
not
rating was for
exactly, so
this.
no.
Okay. Alright, I updated the stream
Probably
information. Thank
tame.
fucking god. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Alright. Are you ready to get into this? Oh,
I'm so ready.
I got my little shadow plush. Whee! Oh, I should move my mouse so it's not just hovering there. I know jack shit about this. Oh, we can choose a name. Okay, is the first name and the last name the actual right thing? Okay, yeah, because then it says family name. What do we want to do with this?
Would you like a little? I'm gonna tell you something, and it might change your decision here.
Uh-huh.
Your name rarely actually matters in this fucking game because everybody goes by a pseudonym for most of it.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. I
So
see.
I mean, like, you can change it, but you're not gonna get to hear the name or see the name for a very long time. Sorry.
That's good to know. Do we want the protagonist voice? Or is his voice acting good?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh,
Yes.
damn. Okay.
I want more games with the protagonist a voice actor because they're usually very amazing and I miss that sort of stuff.
Look, they got the trippy music going on.
ああ、そっか。そうだよね。取り返しのつかないことしたもんね。
We might have to turn that up a little.
Yeah, it is pretty quiet. Oh no. What does that mean? You're the absolute worst. Don't drag her back into this mess after all this time. You should have. I didn't realize it was Japanese voice acting. I think I should have realized that.
Are you gonna read all the English even though the Japanese is doing the voice acting?
Whoops! What did I do? Okay. Hee hee. What did I do? Ugh. I
You
accidentally
entered
tapped the
the flowchart.
joystick. Well, others who are watching, they might not be able to read it that well. How do you do visual novels? Do you read them all out loud, or you just say like you're on your own?
Dude, I let the Japanese voice actors do their thing and I laugh along with them. Yeah, you know, I don't believe that since you typed it at me.
Oh, what are we gonna do? Make it blind.
Okay, no, that's true.
We can take turns reading things. Do you want to read things out loud? I think you'll probably hate that.
Wait, why would I hate that?
I don't know, because if you weren't doing it before, I get the impression that you don't like doing it. Well, I'm falling. We're falling again. As I fall deeper into the abyss, I feel resistance, like I'm underwater. Consciousness hazy, senses fuzzy. Past and future held in my hands, melding together as one. My thinking clouded, I try to comprehend the situation as I slowly open my eyes. How do I get to the settings? This is
I
dangerous to
think you
do
have
in
to
the
go through
prologue.
this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet, the only thing that comes into view is a pitch-black darkness. I stare into it absent-mindedly and begin to feel deluded, as though the world and I are one. I try to find the place where I begin within this space. I feel like I'm floating, dancing through the air like a butterfly. Whee! I'm either drowning in the air or flapping my wings in the sea. I can't tell. I close my eyes again and my strength leaves me. Just let everything go. Casting away all my thoughts and emotions, I continue the descent in my vulnerable state. After what seems like an eternity, I sense a bright light somewhere, and my fingertips make contact with the bottom. Whoosh!
You can be the main character then.
Gasp!
Okay, so you should be able to get into the menu for controls and stuff right now.
Okay. Start is auto. Oh, I found it. Okay. I like how it says small and large for the volume stuff. We'll make the voice the loudest. Because we can let the voices go through and then, do it. Oh, there's a little bunny character? Ah, spoilers. Okay.
There is.
You're so happy. Flowchart. Oh, this is. Oh. Oh no. This is
No,
long.
it's fine. It's fine. Trust me, it's fine, okay? Having a flowchart is super cool because then you can go back to wherever you want to go and not have to. Oh, kind of like Homicipher, where we could
Oh, okay.
reload scenes, but this one shows you where things break off, so you know if you're missing something.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Alright, we can vibe with that. I feel the
So,
cool.
one of the reasons I love this game is not only because the main character is voiced, but also because the flowchart and the way. I mean, the story's great too. It's fucking amazing, okay?
Ooh.
Um, the first ending I got, because there are multiple endings in this game, the first ending I got, this was the first time I'd ever played a game, and after the first ending, I went, you know what? If I didn't play anything else with this game, I'd be satisfied with that. Which
Oh.
just made the rest so much better because then I have all these other endings to go through.
Ooh. Alright, alright. I see, I see. Alright. I feel the coolness of the floor on my cheek as I come to my senses. Where am I? This place looks pretty bitchin', I'm not gonna lie. I would really like to be here. It looks really cool. Why was I sleeping
Did
here?
we turn up the voice?
I did, actually. I think I turned it up super loud, unless it didn't save. Yeah, I
I
got the
wonder if
voice
it
on
didn't
max.
save. Oh, weird.
Is the background music overwhelming it? Because I can tick that down a few notches. She's
Oh, you
also
want to
kind of
lower the
quiet.
movie volume a lot. That's the
Oh.
one that's really loud when you logged in.
Ah, okay. We'll keep it like this then.
Hey Mochi, how's it sound to you?
Yeah, Mochi. Still only vaguely conscious, I slowly get up and take a look at my surroundings. An open space with a high ceiling and walls patterned with beautiful geometric shapes. Damn, this place is tall. The stone floors are polished to a shine and an elaborate chandelier hangs overhead. Okay, the music was too loud. Alright. Good. I'm glad I turned that down a little. That might make the voice stand out a bit more. Detailed engravings coil up the nearby pillars, and the candle holders are affixed to them. Emanate a soft light that fills the room with a gentle brightness. Seems like the main hall of a mansion. What am I
I
doing
love
here?
the way they localized this game.
Yeah? Do you think the translation's pretty good?
I do. I think it's really good. There are a couple errors, of course, like there always are, but very few. This was also one of the best translated games I had ever seen when I played it first, which was back in 2020, so I hadn't played a whole lot of games by that point.
I see. Okay. I tug at the threads of my memory, trying to recall how I ended up here, but my recollection cuts off after a certain point. I can't remember. Why am I here? For that matter, I...
Now, granted, I'm going to talk over you because that's why I'm here. Uh, since I've played a lot more games now, you know, it being almost 2025, I wouldn't say this is beautifully translated or the best I've ever seen now, but at the time it was. So I was just really enamored with the way they localized it.
Nice, nice, nice. I can't remember anything. I was kidding. Who am I? No matter how many times I turn things over in my mind, nothing in my memory offers any clues. Who am I? What am I doing here? I stand on unsteady legs and start to walk, with so many questions burning in my mind. Just as I pass by the central stairway, someone is sobbing. Huh? Hello! I hear a faint voice from somewhere. Is there someone there? I turn in the
Hey,
direction
Terry.
of the sound and spot a young girl in a sailor uniform curled up in a fetal position by a pillar.
どうかしたんですか？もしかして具合が悪いとか。
Are you okay? Do you feel sick? Oh, is this the bunny that I saw? Gasp!
No,
Whoa!
I'll tell you that beforehand.
The girl turns towards me and I see that her
But
face is
most of the
covered
time I
by a
won't answer
creepy
your
ghost
questions.
mask. Ah, thank you. This is a bitchin' fucking mask. I want this mask. What's the deal with that? There's something off about her too. Really? I fall back a step or two at the sight of her. Ooh, yeah, this is a good way to get a snippet of it and see if it's something that you want to invest in. Why? I can't. Whoops, I skipped over the voice acting. Haha, sorry. What? Yep. Wow. She suddenly lets loose an
No, I didn't
ear-splitting
hear you
shriek.
gasp in shock and horror.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I will fix that next time. An instant later, she is engulfed in some sort of black thing, and her skin changes colors as though it's burning. Ooh, look at the little butterfly. What's happening? What's this black mist? Oh, it's like the mist. I think she might be hurting. Oh, you already own it? Oh, well, still, that's a good way to see if you want to invest in it or not. There's a lot of games that I've... not a crazy lot, but there's a game list that I have not touched yet. Eyes wide, I gasp at the unreal sight before me. All I can do is stare as the girl transforms into a horrific monster. Ooh.
Still want that bitchin' goat mask?
Kinda, yeah. I can't deny its bitchiness. It was fucking cool. No way! The monster rises with uncertainty, like a child that has just awoken. This can't be real. It's real, bitch. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's all a dream. That's why I'm here in this unfamiliar place, all alone. I tell myself that none of this is real. Although the creature has no eyes, I feel as though it looks right at me. Huh? Hey, no, stay away. Get away from me.
Scum over here, being totally calm about it.
I can't voice act. This is what you're stuck with. This is what you get, unfortunately.
You get to try.
The beast lets out a low-pitched growl as it inches towards me. I'm not doing that. Ah, I like how this place looks. I sprint away at full speed, trying to escape. Why is it following me? Oh, wait.
そもそもこの館どうなってるのよ。
Well, what's the deal with this man? All I can think of is like the fucking airline food jokes. Alright. I look ahead, but I can't seem to locate the end of the hallway. My surroundings all start
What
to
do
look
you
the same
mean?
as I
What
read.
airline food jokes?
Like, what's the deal with airline food? Like, it's a Seinfeld joke. Because the guy's a bad stand-up comic.
Oh my god.
What am I going to do? It's gonna catch
Hey,
up.
no. Stay away.
Leave me alone. Turn at a corner, maybe? What if it's a dead end? I'm getting tired and starting to slow down. As if in contrast, the monster starts to pick up its own pace. Yeah, no shit. Now what? Suddenly, something grabs my flailing arms and drags me into the shadows. No, somebody
It's
help!
me.
It's you. You're
I'm
grabbing
in the
me.
shadows.
You are kind of like darkened whenever you're quiet. You're just in the shadows hiding. Why do they have a framed picture of Kramer in the back? I have a lot of questions, and I want a picture next time.
静かにしろ。
Shh, keep it down.
Keep it down.
Yeah, we're muffled.
Oh, do
Ver-
you want to do it? You can
Uh,
do everybody.
if you're willing to take turns, feel free to take turns. I could be the pro tag, and you could be other people.
How about I just talk over you the entire time? You keep doing the all the words for the entire visual novel, and I'll just sit here talking about this or that. You know, like the Summer of Mystery. I wanted to tell you about this game and all the other
Oh.
games that came out in 2018.
Oh, we'll have to do that after the prologue. Is the prologue super, super long? Is it going to take like 3 hours to get through the prologue? Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. At a good stopping point, we'll talk about the Summer Mystery. Whoever it is, they cover up my mouth. In response, I look over at the owner of the hand.
あの化け物は視力が弱いらしい。身を潜めていればやり過ごせるはずだ。
Two Mold Man is the best that we're gonna name this dude?
For now, yes, because he has 2 moles on his face.
The monster has bad eyesight. You can give it the slip if you hide.
Remember I told you they all go by pseudonyms?
Oh no. Is that what he's gonna be stuck with for the longest time? I nod and the person removes his hand from my...
Prologue, yes.
Oh no. He takes a cautious look around the hallway from behind the
Wait
pillar.
till you see the rest of them. It's so good.
I think the moles are right under his eye, right where the tips of his hair are there. Because I see the first one, and the second one's like barely there.
Yeah.
So there are other people here. Holding my breath, I pull him
Oh,
in
gee.
close. As I do, I can sense that the monster is now close by. Having lost sight of its prey, the beast stops and looks around. Please go away. Please. Maybe someone was listening. After standing still for a short while, the monster trumps off elsewhere.
言ったか。
It's gone. Thank goodness. The man pushes me away by the shoulders and gives the area a cautious look.
さっきの化け物は何なんでしょうか。
What was that thing?
最初は普通の女の子だったのに、妙なお面をかぶってたから普通じゃないのかもしれないけど、でもいきなりあんな化け物になっちゃって。
She was just a normal girl at first. Well, she had the strange mask on, so maybe she wasn't quite normal, but then she turned into that monster.
落ち着け。僕にもよくわからないんだ。
Calm down. I don't know what's going on either.
ならここがどこだかわかりますか。私目が覚めたらここにいて、それで。
Do you know where we are? I just woke up and found myself here.
今その話はよそ。
Yeah, hold on. Let's talk about this someplace else.
さっきのやつが戻ってくるかもしれない。場所を移動するべきだ。
The thing might come back. We gotta get out of here. Alright.
ここなら大丈夫か
A lot of butterflies in this place. Even the fucking candlestick holders have butterflies on them. There's so many butterflies. Yeah, this is making me think of Vamp a little. If Vamp was a little bit darker. Should be safe over there. We can run for it if something happens. Can we not go into a room?
はい。
Right. We walk to a place with a wide view of the area. Hidden behind a pillar, we take a good look at one another. Two moles sound Napoleon. Alright, we got a nickname. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm glad I found someone I can talk to.
話の続きをしてもいいですか。
Can we talk now?
ここがどこかって。
About where we are?
ああ。
For a moment, he looks slightly confused and then slowly opens his mouth.
僕は目覚めたらこの館にいた。 この先の部屋で一人倒れていて、様子を伺いに出たところで異常事態に気づいたんだ。
I just woke up and found myself here too. I was in a room up ahead, but I realized something was off here after I looked around a bit. He's in the same situation as me then. He sounds familiar. RJ, do you know the voice actor? Can I do voice actor trivia with you?
I do. I do.
Do you know anyone I might recognize him as? Who is he?
Let me see. So, I do not think he's in any of the Cyberd games, so you wouldn't recognize him from those.
Kaito Ishikawa? Is that how you say that?
Ishikawa, yeah.
Oh. He sounds really familiar, but it might also be that a lot of deep-voiced guys sound familiar to me.
So, he's in
なぜここにいる？
Pure Fiore, which you haven't played.
No,
he's
I
in a
haven't
lot
played
of
it yet.
Tomato games, which are mainly on the Switch.
Oh. Well, if that capture card works, I can slowly get into that one too. Alright.
Oh, I also really like that game. Not as much as this one, though.
Oh, I bought Bust of Fellows last night because it was $2. And you? What are you doing here?
私は
He's not in Bust of
Hmm.
Fellows.
わからないのか。なら名前は？
Oh,
見た
yes,
ところ学
he
生
is
みたいだけど。
also in anime. Thank you,
年はいくつ？
Terry. I forgot. He's in a lot of anime.
Oh, maybe that's where I recognize him from. I don't watch a lot, but I used to. I'm gonna read this line out real quick. Don't know? How about your name? You look like you're still a student. Do you know how old you are? Are we a student? Oh! Fire Emblem Three Houses. That might be where I recognize him from. Who was he in that?
Oh, I haven't played that, so...
I played it. They had a fishing minigame in it, and I played that the most. Dimitri, of course. Alright.
Is he Dimitri? I didn't know that!
Of course he's fucking
Well,
Dimitri.
another reason I need to play it.
It was good. I wish I still had it. I'd send it to you. I think I traded it in. I'll have to double check.
Well, no, I have it. I just
Oh.
haven't played it.
Ah, okay. You're just like the, Terry?
Remember how we kind of overlap where you have these games that, you have some Otome games that you haven't played, and I have everything else?
Yeah. I'll have to tell my brother that. He likes JoJo a lot. And so I like to pop in going like, oh, that's my guy from my himbo games. When I try to remember, a sharp pain shoots through my head. I have no memory. I can't remember my birthday or my parents' faces.
もしかして君も何も覚えていないのか？
Do you not remember anything either?
はいで君も
Am I stupid, or did he just explain that he also can't remember anything? No, I don't. Wait, either?
僕も同じだ。いつから
Well,
こ
he
の
didn't
館に
say
いる
he
のか？
couldn't remember
ここで
anything.
何
He
をしてい
just
たの
said
か？
that he woke
そも
up
そも自分が
and
何者なのか？
found
少しも
himself
思い
here.
出すことができない。
Yeah, it's the same for me. I don't know where I came here, when I came here, or what I was doing. I can't even remember who I am.
だから君の記憶に期待していた
Oh,
んだ
now we
が
can see his moles a little bit better. Does he have a little butterfly?
There, now you can see his moles.
The lace, is that supposed to be? No, because the lace fans out a lot more. Okay, sorry. I was like, oh my god, there's hidden butterflies everywhere. I was hoping you might have had some recollection of something.
Oh,
二人
just
揃って
you
記
wait.
憶喪失なんだ
Uh-oh. Then we both have amnesia.
Butterflies
そんなバカな
everywhere.
話が
Sounds too crazy to be true. Guess it is, though. I think he needs to chill out on the collar of that jacket, though. That's a lot. That's so much. The man gives a quick laugh and rummages through his pockets.
何してるんですか
What are you doing?
身分証とか何か役に立つものがあるかもしれないだろ
Looking for an ID or something. Thought I might find something useful. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't check my clothes. I slip my hand into my skirt pocket to see if anything is inside. My hand grazes something cold and
the
hard.
fact that you named him Napoleon and now you're talking about him being a vampire, like...
I love that. Okay, Dracula, fuck it up. Is this a cell phone? Does it work? It probably doesn't work, because that's going to be how it is, huh? I remove the phone from my pocket and press the power button. The first thing I notice is the time. What? 89:74? Feeling shaken by the obvious error, I flip through the phone's menus. I can't find anything meaningful. But then, I open my message inbox. Oh! There's a single message. Get fucked. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty much grasping at straws at this point, so I open the message and check its contents. Locate the kaleidoscope shards. Kaleidoscope is such a weird word.
暗号文ではなさそうだけど、これも記憶はないんだよね。
Kaleidoscope shards? Doesn't seem like a code or anything. You don't remember anything like this?
はい。
No, I don't.
意味がわからないな。万華鏡というのは僕たちの知るあの万華鏡のことなのか、あるいは全く違う代物なのか。
I don't get it. Like a literal kaleidoscope? Or maybe it's referring to something completely different? I hand him the phone and he repeats the message on the screen. There's no sender info for it. What could it be? The cell phone's weird too.
そっちは何か見つかりましたか？
Did you find anything on your end?
同じく携帯があった。残っていたのは差出人不明のメールが1通だけだ。
I have a cell phone too. Only one message on it from an unknown sender.
そこにはなんて？
What did it say?
館から出る方法は一つ。
There's only one way to leave the manor.
それ以外に
Nothing
何も
else.
書かれていなかった。
You have to kill someone. Just kidding. Turn it into Danganronpa. Only one way to leave the manor.
何者かが僕たちをこの状況に陥れたみたいだな。でなければこんな文面にはならない。
Seems like somebody put us in this situation. We wouldn't have messages like this otherwise.
どこかで誰かが私たちの動きを見てるんでしょうか？
Could someone be watching us right now? I don't see cameras anywhere. I see a shit ton of butterflies, but that's fine. God forbid if one of these people had a fucking bug phobia. Suddenly, I hear some sort of howl from far away. It makes me jump and fright.
大丈夫だ。今のは距離が遠い。
It's okay. That was far away. Yeah, definitely. Totally. You're right. It's fine.
このままいればいずれまた奴らと遭遇するだろう。
We
早
can't
く出口を探そう
we can't stay here though. Otherwise, we'll run into that thing again. We have to find the exit. Exit? As in the main exit? Yes.
それなら私心当たりがあります。
Oh, I know the way.
Eh?
You do? If he just means the entrance, then maybe we should elaborate on that before we blindly go to the entrance.
よし。問題はなさそうだ。出てきていいよ。
Alright, seems like it's clear. Come on out.
はい。
Okay. The man signals for me to step out from cover. We return to the main hall and I am once again captivated by its magnificence.
目を覚ましたのが玄関だったとは。
You're,
君はなかなか幸運らしい。
You're lucky you woke up in the main hall.
そうですね。 化け物に襲われることがなければ素直にそう思えるんでしょうけど。
Maybe I thought so, if not for the whole attacked by a monster thing. Seems like getting chased up and down the halls like that is actually pretty rotten luck if you ask me. It's
と
good
りあえず
exercise.
外に出よ
Anyways, let's head outside. He pushes the big heavy door as hard as he can.
う。開かない。この扉びくともしないぞ。
It won't open. The door won't budge.
そんな。
No! No, just kidding. I rush up to help him, weak as I am though. I'm of no help in moving the sturdy door. All I'm able to do is rattle the brass door handles. I think this is what comp should do in the mansion to make sure Arthur doesn't go out and spread a bunch of STDs. No way. Could it be locked from the outside?
What? Lock him inside?
Honestly, he'd probably get out through a window. But, okay, Sorry for the
Stay
derailment,
on
but
that vampire strength, yo. Like, what's he's really gonna do?
well, Cop's a pure blood. He knows how to like fucking counteract that. But Arthur alludes to being banned from bringing women to the mansion. So maybe it's like late at night. He like
All
fucking
Comp has
bolts
to
the
do
doors
is
closed and stuff.
say, "Don't fucking leave, Arthur." But he's not gonna do that because he's not gonna tell people no. He doesn't tell anyone no.
He tells Arthur no. He also threatened to spank Arthur.
Okay, rarely.
We cannot forget this. And in fact, it sounded like he spanked Arthur beforehand.
And you know what? I love that, and I would love to see it. So, any artists in the channel, maybe.
I take a few steps back and survey the whole door. I see something unusual in the corner of my eye. Whee! The same asset of a butterfly over and over again. Actually, I like how the butterflies look. I just realized they had like 6 wings. They're kind of freaks. A black butterfly. Oh, you know what? When I was scrolling through TikTok, I got like this lady who was selling a bunch of butterfly and moth shawls. And I was like, ooh, ah. It's all symbolic. A black butterfly wrapped in a gloomy shadow
The
flutters before
timing.
me and then it vanishes. Yeah, it was weird timing. I feel a frightful unease. What the heck is going on?
おい何をぼーっとしている
Snap out of it! What did I fucking do? His voice calls out to me and returns me to my senses. I follow his line of sight and... Yeah! The monstrous beast from earlier is slowly making its way back to where it came from.
早く逃げなきゃ。
We have to run!
無駄だ囲まれている
So we're surrounded. Oh, there's more? What do you... I look across the manor and see a similar monster growling
Well, apparently,
as it approaches
you
us.
didn't know there was more until now.
What do we do? They're so close, they'd catch us if we even try to make a run for it. I guess we're dinner. That's just that. My body freezes in fear, and the monster's claws streak down towards me. This is someone's fantasy. Ooh. There's no pain. Instead, I see that the man has protected me. A crimson streak of blood oozing from his arm.
ぼんやりするなと言っただ
Look
ろ
at that.
死にたいのか
Look at what you did.
君は
I have no control here. I said to snap out of it. Do you want to die?
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry. His clothes are wet with blood as he groans in pain. He's bleeding so badly. It's my fault for freezing up. The scent of iron and the sight of dripping blood forces me to accept that this is reality. What now? You fucking book it. Spying an opportunity, the monster leaps up and brings its arms down upon us. Are we gonna get a 6 CG? This is the end. Close my eyes, waiting for the
Dun
impact.
dun dun.
But... What? The next moment I realize that the one who got struck wasn't me. You gotta stop doing this, lady. Oh, is it another character? An earth-shattering scream rends the air, and then the
Eyes were
monster is
closed,
on the
though.
ground, squirming as it melts away. Up until a moment ago, it was a solid thing, but now it shimmers like some kind of heat haze with a black outline. Before long... Ooh, special effects. The giant body shatters into a kaleidoscope of black butterflies, which are absorbed into the
Oh,
necklace
the
of
sound
the
effects are
person
turned down real
now
low, huh?
standing at the top of the stair. I turned them off. I can turn them back on. I got really
That would
annoyed.
explain that.
I get annoyed with the little dinks.
You don't have to have them up loud, but there are some context clues as to what just happened that you can't hear.
Whoops. I thought it was just for the dinks. Who is that? Oh my god. Oh no. From a few meters away, a man
What?
holds a
What's
gun
oh
at the
no?
ready. The fox mask he wears prevents me from seeing his facial expressions. He looks fucking kick-ass, and then he's got a pinwheel.
I'm
I'm scared
glad
that
you
he's gonna be like a
noticed that.
Clavis character.
There
That's why
are
I
a
was like,
lot
oh
of
no.
people- There are a lot of people who are like, does he have a fucking pinwheel in his pocket? But they don't see it till like way later. I'm like, yes, he has a pinwheel in his
It's so
pocket.
bright and orange. Is that a thing? Do we get to be like, is that a pinwheel in your pocket? Or are you happy to see me? And then it just spins faster?
You happy to So I didn't think I'd have to say it, but I'm going to say it just because you didn't have the sound effects on. There was a gunshot when the monster didn't hit your
Oh.
main character.
Okay. Harrison Gray, is that you? Fuck. We gotta stop comparing him to Ekman. We can't do this. We're gonna get fucked over.
Terry didn't notice the pinwheel in his pocket.
It's so orange. That was like the first thing my eye caught. Maybe it's just because orange does that to me. Did he
Maybe it's
save
because
us?
you're trying to look at his ass.
I did notice the tail, and I was curious on where it connected to.
Everybody else is like, man, that's
Ooh,
a cool
there's a
cape.
gunshot.
I want one of those.
Nah, the cape's pretty basic. I try to approach him, but he turns away and
Wow.
shoots the other monster down without hesitation. It turned into a black butterflies god. Ooh, little red butterflies. Wait a minute, does he have butterfly? Wait, there's a butterfly wing coming out. Is that from his gun? As if they found a place to die, the butterflies are drawn up. No, I should read before I talk. Oh, you know what? That's a mood. Yeah, I was also looking at the dangling bits. I think it's a weird belt. Fucking anime on weird belts. Oh, he looks so small. Is this a kid? RJ?
It is not, no, I'm trying to say no, but I was laughing, okay? So hold on. I was trying to say it is not a kid, but I started laughing because of your panic.
Well, it's because in the CG he looked fucking bitchin', and then this he looks so small and frail. The man in the mask takes the necklace between his fingers and raises it up to eye level.
I will answer it this way.
Oh.
He is roughly the same age as the main character, along with most everyone else.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. After checking something carefully, he makes
why
it
is that
walk
not a
away
good sign?
without a word. Because she mentioned schoolgirl uniform, which means young. Wait, do you live here? Why are you wearing that mask?
ちょっと君あんな見るからに怪しい奴に声をかけるなんて気は
Okay,
確かか
so how young is young to you?
I want them at least 18 or older in games like this. I don't... It's still too much of a disconnect when they're like 18, to be
Oh, no.
honest. Uh-oh. How old are they?
Oh no.
Alright, we're going into this for the story only.
The school uniform, most of them are in high school, so they're not 18. But they're over 16, so that matters.
Alright, boys, we're playing this for the story only. I'm switching to the monster. Hey, are you crazy? Look how suspicious that guy is. But I... The man in the fox mask looks briefly at us as we mutter to one another. Apparently losing interest, he disappears into the second floor hallway. I'm glad my noises are amusing. I'm almost 30. I can't be simping for a character that's like 18. I mean, I can, but there's a huge disconnect there. You're so reckless. You can hardly protect yourself, but you're still trying to chat up
Okay, you're in a
strangers.
mansion full of monsters with amnesia. Does it really matter how old they are? Like, time seems to not actually matter here.
This is just Danganronpa, but romance.
And it might be, because I haven't played that one either.
Spoilers for Danganronpa, I guess, but it's a bunch of high schoolers who are the ultimate levels at something. So, like, the ultimate baseball player, the ultimate scientific guy #1, scientific guy #2, the ultimate inventor, and stuff like that. And
Okay,
this
so now I
group
have to
pits them
wonder
against each
what
other
MC would
to.
be the ultimate of in this one.
In this game or in the Danganronpa games?
Yeah. No, this one.
Cluelessness? The MCs in Danganronpa have like very fake ultimates. Like the first one was like the ultimate lucky student. But in that game,
Okay, so
the
I
big
get it.
spoiler for
Our
the game is
character
that they have to kill each other to get out. But apparently they've been there for like 2 years, so they're not 16 like they thought they were. They're actually like 18 or older. So that's why I said a Danganronpa situation.
What if that's the case here?
That's yeah, Danganronpa situation. Yeah, the voice actors
So
and
what if
everything make
they've
them
been here
sound
for
older
30
too.
years? Like,
Yeah.
how old are they?
You know, the discourse in the Danganronpa fandom was that, you know, physically they might be older, but mentally they're not. And I was like, I'm tired of this.
ごめんなさい。でもさっきの人助けてくれたみたいだし。
But I can appreciate games like this for the plot. I could just get into the mind of a high school student, I guess. Oh, get a rewind. Alright. I'm sorry. He did save us from that monster, though. Very
それより
reckless.
腕の怪
Oh no! Your arm! You're
It would
bleeding
actually
badly!
really help to get into the mind of the high school student. Just imagine your life before capitalism.
That's not a thing for me.
Oh no.
What do you mean before capitalism? Before I got a job? I was working in high school. Oh, whoa! What? Oh, that's
Oh, no.
cool, Claudia. Damn.
多少痛むけど見た目ほど傷は深くない。今
Oh,
ここから出
Mr.
ることだ
Tough
けだ
Guy
からね
act over here. It hurts a bit, but the cutting didn't go as deep as it looks. Let's just think about how to get out of here. Yeah, totally, dude. Yeah.
手当て
Napoleon
している
type.
余裕は
Damn,
ない
Mochi, you called it.
He's the ultimate grump face.
命が危ないんだぞ
Ultimate edgelord. No time to treat the wound. If these things attack us again, our lives will be in danger. Okay, he's smart. Defeated, okay. What's sparkling on the steps? Wait, did something sparkle? Yeah. As he turns toward the door, I try to think of what to do next. That's when I notice something shiny where one of the monsters used to be. No, I want to see him. Ooh. How beautiful. Oh, what's this? A glass shard? It's all glittery. How beautiful.
何をしている
What are you doing?
何でもないです。
Nothing. I'm getting tongue-tied. I put the glittery thing into my pocket and turned my attention onto the door behind me. Does it have slots for glittery things? Is it a magpie door?
にしてもこの扉
This thing
全
just
然
won't
開きそうにない
budge.
な
鍵がかかってるんでしょうか。
Could it be locked?
それは何とも言えないけど扉が厚い割に作りは簡素だ体当たりすれば押し開けるかもしれない
Hard to say. It's an extremely
Do you
thick
wanna
door,
slam
but
me?
the design's pretty simple. If I slam into it, I might just be able to pry it up. Whoops! Sorry, if I tap the joystick, that pops up.
下がっていろ。
Stand back. Stand back. Oh, we're stupid, stupid. He gestures away with his chin and slams into the door with his uninjured shoulder. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, well, they're desperate. I forgot, there was danger here a moment ago. We were yapping, but there's danger.
もう一度
Yet they almost died, and you had to have monsters shot at by some masked man who then disappeared.
Ah, one more time. Well, now I got Rolling Girl stuck in my head. He rams into the door over and
I don't know
over
what that
again,
is.
but it remains tightly shut. It's a Miku song. I don't remember who actually wrote it, but it's a Vocaloid song.
別のやり方を考えましょう。
It's about a girl who keeps rolling down a hill no matter how bad she gets beat up and stuff. It's supposed to be symbolic of something. If you keep that up, you're gonna hurt your other arm. Let's try to think of something else.
けど
Wowaka! Right. God, how could I forget Wowaka? I can't believe he's dead.
こんなに派手な音を立ててたら化け物に気づかれちゃうかもしれませんし。
The monsters might notice again if we keep making this much noise. Oh, no, we're not stupid. We're smart. Look who's the stupid fool now. We take a few steps back to survey the entrance. The double doors have
He
hinges in
agreed.
3
He said,
sections.
"Yeah, you're right."
Just as he said, it looks like it could be broken in by force. Oh, you got to go to a Miko Expo? Mochi, you're living my life. My ideal life. I would also cry if they played that song at Miku Expo. It sure isn't going to be easy though.
本来内側にあるはずの錠が見当たらない。なのにびくともしないということは
There's a lock on the inside where you expect one, and if the door won't move, that must mean
誰かに外から塞がれてる
somebody barred it up from the outside. We got a new
って
guy.
考えるべきなの
Keith!
Ooh, tell me you recognize this one.
Uh-oh, I don't like you saying that. I gotta actually
No,
listen
it's
to the
not
voice. That does make the most sense, I guess. A gentle-looking man shows up seemingly out of the thin air and finishes my sentence before I can. He looks so much like Keith, it's throwing me off. He's even got on the green. And
Okay,
white.
but I was talking about voice actor.
I know,
Yeah,
I
sure,
know.
He could be Keith, okay?
Okay, hold on, let me listen to the voice. Who is he? When did he actually, never mind all that. Does he,
何か知ってるんですか？もしかしてあなたも。
do you know something? Could you be? When I try to approach the man, I feel my arm being grabbed and a hard glare burning into me.
さっきも注意したはずだ。正体不明のやつに安易に歩み寄ろうとするな。
Didn't I tell you before? Don't just run up to people you don't know.
Now you got a very good view of his moles.
I know that, but
分かっていないから何の警戒もなくのこのこと行こうとしたんだろ
what are you doing just waltzing on over to him without a care in the world then? But he's not like the ones with the masks from earlier. He seems so gentle.
ああもしかして僕怪しまれてたりする
Oh, am I supposed to know who this is? Oh no. Wait a minute.
Not exactly, because you're not into those characters, but the ultimate Big Brother voice.
Is it Luke?
Harry knows.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's Hideyoshi.
Oh god, it's been way too long since I played Ikasen. Wow! Hideyoshi? Oh my, could it be that you're suspicious of me?
Yeah, it's
Ah.
Toriumi. That's
う。
the
悪いけ
voice
ど
actor's
信用は
name.
できない。
I don't pay attention to voice actors.
I
Yeah.
love his voice because it's so soothing, and everything he says is always sounding like so supportive. So I love hearing him in this game.
Aw. Nice. Keith mentioned? Saito? Saito. Stepped away to get St. Claudia. You came back at the perfect time. This guy just showed up. He was waiting for you. The Keithaning. Yeah, no offense, but we can't trust you.
そんな身
You
も
don't
蓋
need to
も
be
ない
so
言い方し
blunt.
なくても。
どうしよう信用してもらおうにも自分のことがよくわからなくて
Well, what would you like me to do? I'd like for you to trust me, but I don't exactly know who I am either.
I like this sentence here because he's like, well, I want to think I'm a good person, but I don't even know.
He's like, I could be a serial killer, and I wouldn't even know!
Yeah, how many bad people think that way, right?
You don't?
数日前目を覚ましたらここにいたんだ。でもなんでこんな館にいるのか記憶がなくて、外に出ようにも扉は全く開かないし。
I woke up here a few days ago. I don't know what I'm doing here in this manor. I attempted to leave, but the door simply refuses to open. Ye open? To open. Jesus. He's in the same boat as us. I was right. He's not suspicious at all. Okay.
あの
Yeah,
疑ってごめん
Claudia,
な
you're
さい。
right. You know what? We're gonna
私
name
も
him
彼も
Keith.
そうなん
He's
です。
Keith now,
He's
okay?
Keith. Can we rename them like we did in Homicipher?
We cannot.
Damn it. Well, he's droopy-eyed. That's enough for Keith.
But I'll tell you a little secret, okay? His
Uh-huh.
name starts with a K as well. So
Are you
we'll
kidding
just
me?
pretend it's Keith.
I'm sorry we doubted you. The same thing happened to us. We woke up at the manor and
な
then...
んだってことは仲間みたいなものって思ってもいいんだよね。
Yeah, if you go to the character
Yeah,
page
Terry,
in
you can
Homicipher,
rename him.
yeah, it lets you click on the name and you can just type it whatever. We named Mr. Crawling Victor and Mr. Silvar Sephiroth, and I don't know if we renamed. Oh no, we renamed the hooded guy into Roderick.
We did.
Yeah, there's a character page in the options. I don't remember what it looks like. I think it might be a person icon. Maybe all the Ikman. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Atomes inspire each other. I see. Then I suppose it's safe to assume that we're colleagues of a sort?
よかった。一人で心細かったんだ。
Oh my
僕も
god.
一緒に行動していいかな。
He's too sweet. It's such a relief. I was so very lonely on my own. Would you mind if I accompanied you?
はいもちろんです。
Not at all. My response is spirited, but again I become aware of a sharp glare pointed my way. I look up and see a disgusted look in the other man's eyes.
ダメでした。
Is that a problem?
そういうのは決断する前に聞いてほしいね。ま、害はなさそうな男だけど。
Okay, listen. My brother in Christ, we have just met. I don't have to be glued to your side. If you don't like it, you can leave. And if I get killed by Mr. Pretend Murderer over here, then that's what happens.
Wow.
I'd just like it if he asked before he made decisions like that. He does seem pretty harmless, though. Oh, yeah, I also think of Cure every time I see Shakespeare. Oh, he realizes too. That's good. We need as many allies as we can get right now. Oh, he frowning. After heaving a sigh of relief, I notice that the gentle-looking man is giving me an earnest look. What the fuck is an earnest look?
私がどうかしましたか？
Is there something you want from me?
ああいや。僕、君とどこかで会ったことが。
No, it's just... Have we met someplace before?
どこかって。
Have we?
You really want me to answer what an earnest look is? Like, I was gonna wait to see if you were going somewhere with that.
I just kind of muttered it because I don't know what an earnest look would look like. I think it would just really depend on the context, and the facial expression he has right now just seems confused and worried.
Yeah, that's kind of what an earnest look is. So being earnest is like being honest. So he's giving her a look where he's really kind of looking at her, but not in a scrutinizing way.
Okay. Alright.
And then he asked, have we met before? So he's probably like looking, going, there's something there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think of Mochi whenever I see Jude too. I also think of Sailor Moon a lot because you constantly have a Sailor Moon icon.
口説くなら時と場所を選べ。
Would you think of our situation a little before you start hitting on women?
あ
Dude,
そう
this
じゃ
guy's
ないん
so
だけど
mad.
でも何にせよ場所は移動した方がいいね。
Actually, so a little piece of troll information here that most people might not understand. The "Have we met before" is actually a pickup line, a very common pickup line. Not here in America, obviously, but in Japan, and it's a way to get people to talk to you, kind of like, "Oh, have we met before?" And then you guys start talking, trying to figure out how you've met before. So, you know.
My answer is always just no, and then I keep moving.
Is it common in America? Well, Terry, you wouldn't know, and also I don't think so.
I don't get hit on that often because I'm oblivious and I don't notice it.
Is it common in Germany, Terry?
Someone who gets bitches will have to explain if it's common or not. Aw, Gilimiku. Now I need the fabled Gilbert dressed as
I've
Miku.
learned quite a bit from Terry. It's so awesome being able to connect with people all over the world, because Terry would tell us about what it means when you invite somebody over to look at your stamp collection.
That's a pickup line? Like inviting someone in for coffee, but it's stamp collection?
In Germany, it's
Oh man. But I feel I know it. Oh, okay. No, there's no judgment here. I don't get bitches. I collect them. Stamp collection is an invitation to sex.
Terry knows what it is. She's the one who told me.
I am so confused. I would like elaboration on the stamp collection.
View my stamp collection.
Is the stamping because you have to press things? And I'm not gonna continue that line of thought.
Lick and stick.
Lick and stick. Well, you still had to press postage stamps on the things. Oh, Claudia. It's one of those things that haunt you for like 5 years.
Collect modern day postage stamps. Go.
What do you mean? You still had to press it down? You think there's not someone out there avidly collecting postage?
Everything's from the period where you had to do the licking and poison yourself from the glue.
You don't have to lick it anymore? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, we're derailing. We're
pulling the stamps off the sticker page, licking it.
I still like the envelopes. Oh, the taste of stamps.
Terry, no.
Terry, yes, live your truth. Okay. I'm getting derailed. Sorry. That's not what well, in any case, we should get away from this place.
実は隠れ家にしてるところがあるんだ。そこは化け物も入ってこない。
Oh, now I
よけれ
don't
ば案内
trust
する
him.
から。
Now I don't trust him. No, it's fine, Terry. It's fine. Don't apologize. I actually know of a hideout we can make use of. The monsters will be unable to enter it
we
too.
kind of knew this was going
I
to
can
happen.
take you there if
told
you'd
Scum
like. Follow me.
Tons of times that I was going to be just derailing everything.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I lost the chat. Sorry. Okay. Detail talking about getting railed. What else are we gonna talk about? Plot? I'm just kidding. He still doesn't trust him. We have to treat his wounds, though.
Or the plot by the way I thicken.
Shut the fuck up! RJ! Let's go.
What?
This is RJ, my little gremlin friend who sits in the corner and says perverted jokes to make us laugh. In spite of his suspicion, I take him by the arm and drag him towards the so-called hideout.
Thing, and you can put me in your poem too.
Yeah, we could do that. In spite of his suspicion, I take him by the arm and drag him towards the so-called hideout. Maybe I can make you a little sleepy guy. I have those assets. I could edit it, technically. Now I don't trust the Keith. Because... why does he know? Ooh, never mind. I'll ignore it. This place is bitchin'. I'll judge, but I'll ignore it. The gentle-looking man takes us to a place full of old-fashioned objects, a room full of warmth. How long have you been here? It's a wide living room, one that you might call a lounge. Lounge. It has a dining table, a sofa, a game table, and even a kitchen in the next room. I had no idea there was a room like this in this manor. It's oddly calming. The moment I step into the room, I see a butterfly with milky white wings floating by. As if playing tricks on my eyes, it slowly disappears from view. What in the world?
その怪我ってやっぱり化け物にやられたんだよね。傷口結構開いちゃってるのかな。
Pardon me, that monster really did a number on you, didn't it? Your wound is rather large. When I turn around, I see the man rummaging through the contents of a nearby shelf.
いや、血はほとんど止まっている。気にしなくていい。
The bleeding's pretty much stopped. Don't worry about it. Whatever, you freak.
そういうわけにはいかないよ。そこの君?
I can't very well do that. Excuse me, miss?
私ですか?
Me? Like that one gif, like me?
この救急箱の中に包帯が入ってるから、傷口をきれいに拭いた後巻いてあげてくれるかな。こういうのってきっと女の子の方が得意だよね。
Okay, so that's why she was asking
Which is
for
why
clarification.
She wasn't sure it was her that he was talking to. Yeah.
Okay. There are some bandages in this first aid kit. Will you please clean his wounds and wrap them? I find that women tend to be better at this sort of thing. Okay.
わかりました。やってみます。
Okay, I'll take care of it, because I'm a woman. Sure. Oh! His outfit's bitchin'. What the hell is on his hip? What the hell is on his hip? It's like a mishmash of butterflies.
Make the thing go down. I don't
how
know
do
how
I
you
do that?
Okay, look, I told you I used a mouse.
Ah!
So
I did it.
Not using a mouse, I can't tell you.
It does look like a mishmash of butterflies on his hip. Kaleidoscope? So we rip his clothes off of him. Did you call him a twink? RJ.
Is he not?
Anime styles are always twinkifying men. I wet a towel and set it beside me along with the first aid kit. Next, I roll up the man's bloodied sleeves as he sits on the sofa. He did say so, but his wounds really aren't that deep. I think they'll just heal in a few days. Okay, we're breathing.
Oi.
Hey! Yeah,
Remember,
totally,
we have
totally.
to take their clothes all the way off. Don't just roll up their arm.
Yeah, we don't know what other secrets are there. Yes? What is it?
君は血が怖いのか? 泣きそうになるなら看護役は引き受けるな.
You afraid of blood? You look like you're about to cry. Don't play nurse if you're... tongue-tied. Don't try to play nurse if that's how you're gonna be. Wait, what?
気がついていないのか?
You can't tell? Touch your eyes. Oh, he's right. I'm tearing up.
ごめんなさい。そうじゃないんです。ただ、今頃になって自分の状況を理解したっていうか、本当に命の危機だったんだなって痛感して。
Ah, I'm sorry. It's not that. I finally realized the situation I'm in. My life really was in danger.
助けてくれて、本当にありがとうございました。
I'm really grateful to you for saving me.
見殺しにすると目覚めが悪いからだ。
Okay, buddy. I wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing I had let you die.
どんな理由でも助けてもらったことに変わりありません。
Well, whatever the reason, you still did it.
Today?
Oh, God. So, if you don't mind, I'll dress your wound. Blah. I wipe his upper arm, staining the cotton towel red. I'm soon able to see the raw split in his skin. It's turning black and spreading like a bruise. Ugh. He was hurt protecting me. This is my fault. Okay, buddy. I feel guilt weighing in on my heart. Before long, it gives way to fear. Knowing that someone was hurt because of me, it's unbearable. It's as if something invisible is standing there, pointing the finger of blame at me. And it's called
There
guilt.
is something that I have noticed having watched many people play this game. And that's that the Tomb Old Man has two groups of people. You either like him and the way he's the standoffish, stoic, I'm a cold, unfeeling man, or you absolutely fucking hate him.
Uh-oh.
And there is no in between.
Uh-oh. Ooh, ah.
Oh, because I've seen, like I said, a couple people play this game, and I've talked to people with it, or about it, excuse me, sorry. And Scum over here is doing the same thing that everybody who ends up in the camp of hating him does, where they're just constantly mocking him and going, yeah, okay.
Okay, but I kind of mock
and Terry,
everyone.
on the other hand, which is great because you are on two different sides of me, is like, I like him. He's swooning about him. So in the end, she's gonna probably like his character, whereas Scum is all like, man, I'm gonna, I'd fucking hit him if I could.
Hello, Verse. Thank you for popping in. Actually, since we're in the safe room area and we're going to ignore the fact that the student is slowly bleeding out, do you want to talk about the Summer of Mystery thing that you were talking about?
Yeah, okay. So when Scum loaded up this game, she had noticed that it came out in 2018. And it is a newer Otome game in that sense, but of course it was not ported to the Switch when the Switch came out, what was it, 2019?
Did it come out in 2019?
Anyways, so... 2018, it was right around there.
2017.
Okay, there we go. So what's happening at the time is Axis is the big publisher of Otome games over here, and they don't do in-house localizing. They go out of house, but that doesn't fucking matter. So the point is that in 2018 they released 3 different Otome games, and they named it the Summer of Mystery because each of these games had some sort of mysterious aspect to them. 2 of them are actually related games. One of them is this, Pyschedilica of the Black Butterfly. The other one was Pyschedilica of the Ashen Hawk, which is kind of a spiritual successor to Black Butterfly. It's not the same game or the same world, but it has the same sort of themes and ideas and was made by the same people.
Oh, okay.
The third one was 7 Scarlet. Now, these games came out on the PS Vita. I don't know if they released to PC at the exact same time, but I know that they've been out for a while, so probably 2018 as well. The thing is, though, is they had this huge campaign about it because they're famous Otomecho games over in Japan, people love them, all that sort of stuff, and they released all 3 of these in the same year. Well, the Vita flopped in the US. People
Yeah,
just
the
didn't
Vita's
buy
like
it.
really hard because
It wasn't a good handheld game.
yeah, like every time I went to a game store, now granted I grew up itty bitty backwoods small town and I had to drive like 45 minutes to the nearest game store. The Vita section was always incredibly small because I started getting into the Miku games and I realized there was some for the Vita and I could never find anything there, or like I'd find the game but you couldn't buy the console anywhere and it was really annoying. It kind of sucks how bad that did
Yeah,
in the
so
US.
exactly, that's exactly the reason why you can't find a whole lot of stuff here in the US about it. Um, yeah, Terry, they all came out during the same time period, about 8 months apart from each other. Well, the cool thing about it, okay? Besides that, they were doing this huge campaign about the Summer of Mystery. Here's these Otome titles, you know, well loved. They came out on the Vita. Um, is if you bought all 3 games and sent in a proof of purchase, not necessarily having to cut out the proof of purchase, but even just a picture of it, I guess, you could get a set of buttons, small ones, or pins, badges, whatever you want to call them.
Hello.
They're only about 1.5 inches in size, but because the Vita flopped so bad in the US, and because these are Otome games, which are bought way less often than other games, there were less than 1,000 of these pins that were claimed.
Damn.
Oh, if you have these buttons, you are one of under 1,000 people in the US, or around the world, I suppose, because they could have expanded outwards, who had mailed in the 3 proofs of purchase from the 3 games that I had mentioned during 2018. You couldn't mail it in after 2019, December 2019. So once 2020 hit, they weren't handing them out anymore.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, hey. Yeah. I'm RJ. I'm the one who posted on the server.
Oh.
Scum is the one who runs this channel.
Hi. Well, be careful with drinking. Don't drink too much.
Now, I'm gonna flex a little here.
All right, flex. Show me the muscles, the brain muscles.
Because I got into Otome at 2020, and I didn't play Psychedelica of the Black Butterfly until the end of 2020. I didn't know about the Summer of Mystery, I didn't know about the other games and all that sort of stuff. But once I found out, I wanted those pins. I wanted them so much. And I found them.
Ooh.
And I found them for a good freaking price.
Oh.
Technically, somebody else found them for me. She knew I was looking for them, and she was like, hey, look at this, I found them. And I got all 3 pins for about like $12 or something like that.
Dang.
And so now I'm one of under 1,000.
Dang! Hell yeah, buddy. Flexin'. You'll have to send a picture. But very responsibly. Well, there you go. Responsible is good. Damn. RJ, you're gonna have to gloat. You're gonna have to post pictures and be like, look at me. I'm the top dog here. Alrighty.
I just really love this game, and I loved Psychedelica of the Ashen Hawk as well. Not as much as this one. And Seven Scarlet is a fun game, and it's fun for what it is. But in the end, I kind of was left with this. It's a very mediocre game, like the most medium you can ever get.
Alright, alright. Huh.
That's
Cool.
it.
That's it. Well, that's a neat little tidbit. Thank you for talking to us about that. I still think you should take a picture and flex and send it to me so I can see what the pens look like because I'm so curious.
Okay, but I don't have them right now because most of my stuff is in storage, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna come up for like another 6 months.
Alright, well 6 months from now, I'll do a little emoji gun. Hold you at emoji gunpoint. Yeah, if I put a little gun in my hand right now, it'll look like I'm pointing
Please
at your
do.
little thing. Oh, New donate. Oh, thank you. Wow, thank you. I don't know how to get the bot to say things, but I appreciate it. I didn't know I had a coffee bot, but I guess I do. Isn't that nice?
I think you have to configure that on coffee.
I think so too. I'm still learning a lot about this.
It's part of the stream elements.
Okay. Well, yeah, after stream I need to do that. Wow, thank you. That was a lot. I appreciate that. Damn. Thank you, dude. Alright, we're gonna continue with the gamey game. Did I read? Yes, because we read the finger of blame, and then I made a joke saying that was just guilt.
君はいつこの部屋を見つけたんだ
Ugh. When did you find this room?
目を覚ました初日だよ。数日前、館の一室で意識を取り戻してからいろいろと探索したんだ。
You are saying a lot for very little. The day I woke up, I came a few days ago, and then went exploring. So, there is a concept of time here, or is he counting days just like every time he goes to sleep it wakes up?
化け物がうろついているのに
With those monsters roaming around?
それは怖かったけ
Actually,
ど
we'll cover that later.
他に人がいないか確認したか
I
ったし
like that I will get answers for my weird
こうして君たち
questions.
と出会えて本当に良かった。
It was rather frightening, but I had to see if there were other people here.
I might not
That's
answer
why I'm
your
relieved
questions,
that I
but
was
I will tell you
found
if
the
they
two
will
of you.
be answered.
Ooh, I'm okay with that.
ああ、お茶も入れられるんだけど、よかったら飲んでみる？
Oh, by the way, we can brew tea here. Would you like some? He puts away the first aid kit and then starts to brew tea with well-practiced movements. I don't trust him. I've changed my mind. I don't trust him. There's water and electricity here and everyday necessities too.
そこの階段を上がって中2階に行くと、いくつかゲストルームがあるんだよ。ベッドもあるから寝泊まりするには問題ないと思う。
Oh, also, there are a few guest rooms up in the mezzanine there. They have beds in them, so staying here shouldn't be a problem. What is a mezzanine? Is it like an overlook? Like where that door is up there?
A mezzanine is like a balcony.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep, okay. The answer too.
Technically, it's like
室内のことは分かったけど
a second
そもそもこ
floor
こは安全
or
と言えるのか
kind of something that
Ooh.
usually goes longer than just balcony at the window.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Right, I understand about the room.
Oh,
Still,
look,
how did
Jack Connie
you say this place?
Inverse even knew that.
Yeah! You guys both popped in with that. Oh, a mezzanine is indoors. Okay,
Oh,
alright.
is it specifically indoors?
Good to know. Maybe that's the big difference between the two. One's indoors, one's outdoors. That might explain the weird level in Sonic Adventure, where there's just a random platform. But also, it might just be because the game's fucking weird.
居場所を嗅ぎつけた化け物に襲撃される可能性もあるだろう
If there is a chance, I will connect everything back to Sonic games. And unfortunately, you all had to live with that and just nod along like I'm not insane. You might be confusing with a Manzarade?
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Drac.
There's still a chance that those monsters could sniff us out and attack again.
絶対に安全ってことはないよね。でもなんとなくこの
What is
部屋は
that facial
大丈夫
expression?
そう
I don't trust him! I don't! Yeah, I can't say it's completely safe. I just have a feeling that it is.
しばらく様子を見てると、化け物は白い蝶がいるところには寄りつかないんだよね。
After observing the monsters for some time, I've noticed that they don't seem to go near any place where there are white butterflies. We'll figure out. We'll figure out through the autocomplete failures. It's fine. We can try it. It makes a fun little mini game for the chat.
白い蝶？それってさっき入り口で飛んでた。
White butterflies? You mean like the one floating around at the entrance of this place? Ooh, then it doesn't sound like it works that well if there were a bunch of monsters at the entrance.
うん、それそれ。逆に黒い蝶は不吉の前兆っぽくて、
No, the entrance
そ
to
れ
this
を見
room,
かけたら
Shanine.
警戒するようにしてる。
Yes, just so. And in contrast, the black butterflies are some sort of bad omen, so I always prepare for the worst when I spot one of them. White and black butterflies. We're indoors, so how exactly are they getting in here? This place is fucking huge. There could be a room left open and they're just floating in from the outside.
何にせよ
Or someone could be growing butterflies in
Not only
here.
that, but do these
扉が開かない
butterflies
な
look fucking normal?
窓を割って外に出よ
Yeah, that's a bigger takeaway here. These butterflies are fucked up. What the hell are you thinking that they're normal for? Either way, we can't stay here for long. If the front door won't open, we should smash a window to escape. Alright,
それ
more my style.
僕もやってみたけど、あの窓をどれだけ割ろうとしても傷一つつかないんだ。外の様子を見ようにも霧が全然晴れなくて。
I've already tried that. I couldn't even manage to scratch the glass. When I looked outside, everything was covered in a thick fog.
それじゃあ私たちどうやってここから出れば。
Well, how are we supposed to get out then? After mumbling to myself, something pops back into my mind.
そういえば携帯どこかに携帯を持ってませんでしたか？
Cell phones. Did you have a phone somewhere when you came to?
私たちのポケットには携帯が入ってたんです。そこにメッセージがあって。
We had cell phones in our pockets when we got here, and they had messages on them.
ああ、それならあったよ。受信ボックスにメールが一通残ってた。
Ah, yeah. There was a single message left in its
なんて書いてあ
inbox.
った
What did it
意
say?
味はわからないんだ。
I didn't understand it.
見てみる？
Shall I show it to you? Ooh, fancy music. Technology music. Wow. He produces the phone and shows us the screen. The message on the screen reads, "The weapon is in your hands." I don't trust him. This is getting worse for me.
武器は出張にあり。
Like that. Scum's
どう
like,
いうことでしょ
oh,
う？
he looks sweet. Oh, he is sweet. You know what? I trust this guy implicitly. Wait, he wants to take me to a secret room, and then he's got some weird smiling face about this hideout, and his text message said that the weapon is in his hand. Like,
Listen, the guy who's been here the longest, it's either 50-50 on if you can trust him or not. And right now he's being kind of fucking weird. I do not trust him anymore. I am with Edgelord McGee over here. The weapon is in your hands? What does that even mean?
君
man, it hurts
服の
you
中に
to
何
say
か持っ
that,
ていたの
doesn't
か
it?
A little. But, like, as long as he doesn't immediately, like, flip the switch and goes like, no, we can't trust him, we're not staying here, like, overreacts really badly, I won't feel bad about agreeing with him. It could be poison tea, it could be nightshade tea, it could be bitch tea, sleepy tea. It could also just be normal tea and he's waiting for us to freak out. And he doesn't even have to do anything.
Ooh, yes, so evil. He made you chamomile tea.
It'd be evil to me. Did your clothes have anything else in
う
them?
ん。この携帯があっただけで他には何も。だから何のことだかさっぱりで。
No, nothing other than the cell phone. As such, I'm at a loss of what's going on.
これも送り主は不明かおそらく僕たちに送ってきたのと同じやつなんだろうけど
These messages are from an unknown sender too. Probably the same person who put us here.
君たちのにはどんなメールが届いてたの？
Well, what sort of messages did you all have?
えっと
Well... Oh, fade to black. We tell him the contents of the messages on each of our phones. He didn't know what to make of them either.
万華鏡か。それがこのメールの送信者にとって大事なものってことかな。それをなくしちゃったから探す手伝いをしろってこと
Listen, he's Keith coded, so
Good
I'm
on you,
automatically gonna
Claudia.
trust him. See, only RJ knows the truth. Well, unless someone else here has played it, but on this chat, only RJ knows the truth. And is either laughing at one of us or both of us.
Yeah, but you know how I tell people to go running at... Yeah, bad decision. So I can't really trust that. I'm saying this is a good decision to trust him.
Kaleidoscope. It must be of something. Nah, it must be something of importance to the sender. Could that person be asking us to help look for it?
もうちょっと具体的だったらいろいろ考えられるんですけど。
Maybe. If only the instructions were more specific. The room falls silent. With no memories, the three of us don't have anything to talk about. We can do nothing but stare at the phone on the table. Oh. How symmetric the whole thing is. Yeah, I think it's just following the anime logic of being very dramatic a lot. Anime is always dramatic no matter the situation. They just fall right into it and they're like, yeah, you have to follow us into it. You gotta be dramatic like the rest of them. Get into it. Get into it, nerd. The room falls silent. Oh, no, I already read that out. Oops. What should we do? Suddenly, I feel a vague twinge in my eardrums. A sense of foreboding washes over me as though disaster has struck.
どうした?
There could be a lot of evil dudes in this. We don't know. There was a guy with a gun earlier and a weird pinwheel. What's wrong?
Yes, he had a gun and a pinwheel.
Which is just a spelling of disaster for me. It could be Clavis or it could be unhinged. We don't know. I felt like I heard something outside.
Wait, Clavis is not unhinged?
Clavis is unhinged in a fun, chaotic way. In a different way than Gilbert is unhinged. There's two spectrums. Or there's a spectrum here. Two sides of the spectrum. You got the silly haha unhinged and the oh god unhinged. I walk up to the door and place my ear on it. I hear the groans of a man from far off. Maybe we shouldn't listen. Maybe we should give him some privacy. Oh, was that a scream?
誰かが叫んでる。きっと化け物に襲われてるんだ。
Oh, this is either going to be fan service or actually someone being attacked. Someone's screaming! He must be getting attacked by a monster.
Eh?
What? Why did I make that noise? The man runs up to the door and opens it just a crack so he can peer outside. Which man?
Good job, you're getting into it. Now, if you hold on, Scum, before you go any further, if you can recognize the voice actor
Oh
from
god,
that scream,
this feels like a game
you
show.
will
The
be
music is
the
not
queen of this
helping.
stream.
Fuck.
By the way, there is a log where you can replay
Oh,
past
how do I do
things,
that?
so go for it.
I don't see a... Sure. I don't see a log.
Usually it's up. Did you try up? On
Oh!
the joystick I meant.
Oh, it's not even letting me... Oh, I might
There
have
it
to
goes.
hit A.
Okay,
ほら、
so you have to
声が聞こえるでしょ?
go past this one so that it goes into the log.
Okay. Alright. How did I get there? Can you give me a hint?
He's in Ikemen Revolution.
Oh fuck, I'm not gonna get that. Wait,
He will be
is
an
it...
Ikemen...
It's
Okay,
not
here's an
Seth,
easy one.
right?
He will be an Ikemen villain.
He will be. That doesn't help me either. Okay, it's not Seth.
Meaning he's already in Japan.
He's not like Darius's VA,
I
is he?
narrowed it down to 3 people. Come on.
What? What do you mean? Whoops, 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 whoops. No, I don't know who it is because I haven't played Ikarev in like 4 years. Sounds like Nika. I don't know what Nika sounds like.
Trashy is on the right path.
Oh, so is it the other brother?
No, actually, it's Nika.
Oh, it's Nika.
It's Kakihara.
Kakihara. Well, who is he in Ikarev?
Fenrir.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't recognize him. I didn't do Fenrir. He kind of annoyed
You
me,
don't
so
like
I just.
Fenrir?
Oh god! Oh
my
no!
God, he's like perfect husband.
I don't.
Stop.
I'm hiding away.
Wow.
Oh, you know, the list of you disavowing me as a friend is getting ever so slightly bigger the more we talk. You'll hide with. Okay, I'm safe with Claudia. Listen, you heard it too, didn't you?
あ、確かに男の声だな。
Yeah, sounds like a man's voice.
Okay, so I'm gonna gush. I'm gonna take over this stream here.
Alright,
Um,
alright, gush, gush, gush.
So Tetsuya Kakihara is a voice actor, and
I'm gonna Google him while you talk.
one of the first Otome games I played, he was a voice actor in it, and I thought he was absolutely amazing. And everything I've ever heard him in after that, I think he's absolutely amazing. And he's the only real celebrity crush I have. Like, I like him as a person.
I see nothing that I would recognize him in. Oh, he played someone named Keith. Oh god, what is all this?
Would you guys like to know?
He
about
played
him? Because I know
Kibo!
so
He was
much.
Kibo! Does anyone else know Danganronpa? Never mind! I would have known him from that! He's also in Gurren Lagann, but I didn't watch that. Oh, he's also Prompto. Huh. Alright.
He's in Bustafellows. You're gonna get to hear him in Bustafellows.
The longer I hang out with you, I'm gonna actually recognize voice actors, I feel like. Oh, he's 42? He does not look 42.
Are you sure?
Actually, you know what, with my
I know.
thing, no.
And he's so sweet and funny and everything else.
We don't know who he's voicing in this game yet,
So
Draconi, but we're about to run into him.
Yeah, let's run into him. I'll stop.
What do we do? If we don't help him, he'll be dust. He'll be dead. Yeah, they do always look very young. I think they're scared of aging. Recalling the wound I treated earlier, I squeezed my eyes shut. What?
君
Where are you
どこに
going?
行くつもり？
はい
なんとかできないかなって。その、さっき私が助けてもらったみたいに。
I want to help, like I was saved earlier.
で、
We're not thinking.
まさかそれで立ち向かう気じゃないだろうね。
Oh my god, I love looking at the guy who made Yakuza and looking at him whenever he did Monkey Ball, and then looking at him now with the Yakuza thing. He's had so much facial surgery, it looks like, and now he looks like a fucking punk and a half, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to mess with this dude. Don't tell me you want to go toe-to-toe with those things. Without realizing it, I picked up a nearby vase. Alright. You know what? I feel bad. I keep calling her stupid, but then she does something that's like kind of smart for the situation.
君はバカか。相手は得体の知れない化け物なんだぞ。こんなもので太刀打ちできるか。
Are you an idiot? These are monsters we're talking about. You can't beat them. I can throw a vase and they go run towards the vase, thinking that I was over there. I don't like this dude. He yanks the vase out of my hand,
Smart. I think
yelling
she was
at
though
me.
going to hit them with the vase.
I think so too, but we can give her benefit of the doubt. I know it's reckless, but I just can't let it go.
ごめんなさい。
You know, because, listen, even if that was the case, it could be a case where they're advancing on him, and so she throws it at them to distract him so he can run off and do something to get their attention elsewhere. You know, like tag team distraction. sort of deal. The monsters would get annoyed after a bit, but something's better
Yes,
than
but
nothing.
the Coom old man doesn't think she has any brains at all.
Hi, Mimi. Thank you for joining. You get me and RJ today. You get double the Asmer. With also voice acting from this. Look, it's Keith.
I was wondering where you're gonna go with that. Double the what? What are we doing here?
Double the Asmer. ASMR. I like calling it Asmer.
Oi!
I shake both of them off as they try to stop me and run off in the direction of the voice. He did not sound like he was being attacked. He sounded very flamboyant. That's what I say as.
ちょっとこれ大ピンチってやつじゃないの
Oh no.
一体何がどうなっちゃってんの
Pierced man? What is on his chest? Wait, is it a little mummy plush? I might like him. Oh look, it looks like he's got little eyes on his belt.
It is.
Ooh. Oh, he's got a little plush. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You know what else? The mummy plush only has one eye, too.
Ah! Oh no.
It was made for you, Scumberly.
It's made for me. If they sell these plushies, guess what I'm gonna have to get? We're in a real tight spot here. What's gonna happen to us? Oh wait, there's more than one? Okay, this feels like a licked reject. Oh, I kind of like his shirt though. Like the long sleeve shirt. Yeah, the mummy plush is really small. It's like right near his center and it's kind of hidden. Like it's tucked away in the yellow not kimono.
We'll get some
Is
better
that skin?
close-ups.
Are we seeing a hip there? Is that hip? Is that skin?
It is.
Oh my god! Pull
He's
up
a
your
slut,
pants!
And we love sluts here.
And look at the wolf boy! He's got a fucking designer watch on that's really gold and oh, he's got a butterfly necklace. Oh my god, what are these two people? Oh, the Pierce dude has a butterfly earring too. Are they brothers? Uh-oh. Shut the hell up. How should I know? I flipped back over to that. Is that Silvio?
Okay, we got Napoleon and Keith and Silvio. Okay, so who's the blonde?
I don't
Rio?
know.
Okay.
Oh my god, Rio and
Rio's
Silvio!
not that sexy. I mean, like, Rio can be sexy, but he doesn't dress like a slut.
He could if he wanted, if he wasn't a fucking coward. That came out a little bit more heated than I meant it to be.
Oh, right. Okay, so this is non-coward Rio. Got it.
This is Rio if he wasn't a big sim. This is pre-Emma. Oh god. The wings. Yeah. Alright. Keep going. I reached the entrance and observed the situation from behind a nearby pillar.
これってドッキリでしょ
Oh
ね
my
え
god.
ドッキリだよね
This has to be some kind of hidden camera show, right?
もう十分驚いたからカメラさん出てきていいよその特殊メイクもよくできてるね
Oh yeah, you gotta be real good. You jokers with the cameras can come out now. The makeup and effects were way cool and all.
余計なことするなっての
Would you shut your mouth for 2 fucking seconds? The two men are surrounded by monsters in front of the door in a panic over their situation. There are 3 monsters. Oh yeah, there's a lot of wings. There's butterfly wings everywhere. From this distance, they'd get caught even if I called out, and I'm not fast enough to be a decoy. Well, if you had your fucking vase that what's-his-nuts took
君
away.
の浅はかさには呆れを通り越して感心させられるね
You're so short-sighted. I'm at a loss for words. Shut the fuck up. Do
どう
something.
してここに
What? Why are you here?
見殺しにすると目覚めが悪いと言っただろうけどこのまま飛び出してもさっきの二の舞だぞ
Told you I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I just left you for the dead, didn't I? If you rush out there now, it'll be a repeat of what happened earlier. The MC is voiced,
Mimi.
but it's all Japanese, so I'm reading it also for people who can't read it that well.
ですよね
Yes, I suppose.
Apparently, Mochi's blind, and so we have to read out what's happening.
Well, it'll also be good for people who listen to the VOD and they want it in the background. That's kind of also why I'm letting the characters talk first, so there can be some differentiating. Because my voice isn't
Oh
changing enough
God,
for
I
these
just
fucking
realized all
characters.
my gushing's gonna be recorded forever.
Say cheese! I'm at a loss for what to do as the monsters bear down on those two men.
Time for me to
Oh, the
just
monsters are bearing
disappear
down on two
into
men
the
and we're
void.
watching from behind a pillar? Sorry. Finally, after what feels like an eternity.
Wait, how come I got scolded for the plot
You can
thickened?
scold me too. You just took me aback and I thought it was funny.
But I don't want to. I want you to say more of that.
Okay, do you want me to scold you or do you want me to just roll with it?
Both. Both sounds good.
Okay. A monster moves in and swings its arms towards one of the men. He jumps backwards to avoid the attack, but bumps into the door when he does.
こいつら本気で俺らを仕留めるつもりらしいな。
These things are trying to kill us. He looks happy about that. He looks like he's gonna be like, alright, I'm ready for a challenge.
Oh, Drax, that's because you came in a little late. We got to see a girl turn into a monster.
Yeah, and they have like weird, was it a goat head? It looked like a goat wolf mix for the head. It had horns
Yeah, it
and
was a goat
everything.
mask. Yeah.
And then they were like really big and lanky-ish, I guess, and gray. Well, in that case,
So the way it was described, because we only got a picture of the after monster,
脳みそまで筋肉詰まってるんで
sorry.
食べ応えありますよ
was a girl was wearing a goat mask, and it was Akihara. He's so loud.
He's
so
so
anyway.
loud.
She was wearing a goat mask that was skeleton in structure, okay? And she was writhing around screaming like she might be in pain, and then suddenly she was surrounded by black mist and turned into a monster that then tried to murder our main character.
And those are the monsters that we're running away
that
from.
The monsters can't see very well.
Which would have been perfect for the vase. I'm gonna hold that against what's his nuts for a long time. Hey monsters, eat him first. He's a total meathead, so even his brains ought to be quite delicious.
っておい俺を差し出そうとするな言い出しっぺのお前が行け
Give me a break. Don't offer me up to him. You brought it up first, so you go.
やだ俺まだ死にたくないもん
I don't want that yet. The two glare at one another. This is Rio and Silvio. Or it could be Chev and Clavis. The two glare at one another as the monster prepares for another swing. The next attack is sure to hit one of them. I can't stand how the wolf dude looks. What is this guy's outfit? What am I gonna do? If only I had some kind of weapon. Yeah, like the person in the fox mask. If I had a weapon.
Seasonally impaired.
What? What'd you say?
Seasonally, like seasons.
Oh my god. We sound like they're fighting over the last piece of bread at a table. Yeah, there's like 3 gigantic monsters around them. And they're just like, no, you can go ahead and do this. Probably doesn't help with my very lackadaisical voice acting. A weapon. A gun. If I had that gun, I don't think we'd know trigger safety. What? There's a flash before my eyes, and a heavy metallic object appears in my tightly gripped hand. Oh god. Oh, there's us! What is this? Oh, it's got like jewels in it. Oh, it's like the gun Gilbert gives us. Okay. Oh, we also have butterflies all over the place too. The guy is freaked out. Gilbert incantation. It's a handgun. I can feel the cold metal in my hand. The feel of cold metal in my hand makes me panic. How can this be? I didn't have one before.
今何をしたんだどこからそれを
What did you do? Where'd you take that thing from? It just
勝手に生まれたっていうか、二人を助けたいって思って、それでキツネ弁の人の持ってた銃を思い出した途端、その
It just appeared. I wanted to help those two, but then I remembered that the gun. But then I remembered the gun that the man in the fox mask had, and then my mind is a jumble. I don't know how to explain.
武器は手中にありか。
The weapon is in your hands.
さっきのメールの文面だ。こうなることを見越していたみたいだな。
That's what my message said. I guess it was referring to this.
Well, technically, not his message.
Yeah, it was
It was
Keith's
the other guy's
message.
message, but whatever.
Oh, that's true. It did say that.
銃を思い出す。
Yeah, I told you there are a few mistakes. That was
想
one
像
of
すれ
them.
ばいいのか。
Yeah, less talking, more life saving. Yeah, they do this a lot in games. They're just like, yeah, we could talk this out real quick. Like those two cowering between the like three beasts ready to attack them. It's fine. We'll just talk it out real quick. Remember the gun? I just have to imagine it. He mumbles to himself and looks down. He quietly breathes in and out. What? No way! Like magic, a mysterious light glows in his hand, and then a gun materializes in it.
まさか本当にできるなんて信じられないな。何がどうなっているんだ。
I can't believe that actually worked. What's going on here? I don't know. The man grips the gun in his right hand, checking the trigger, cylinder, and so forth. With each step, his brow becomes more and more furrowed.
どうやらおもちゃじゃなさそうだ。弾丸が装填されていて武器として成立している。
It's no toy. It's fully loaded. This is a real weapon.
ことはつまり
How does dude know what a
Meaning?
gun does?
The man
Like,
is
he's checking
seasoned.
it all.
The man is seasoned.
あいつらと戦えるな。おそらく。
I like them seasoned.
Meaning we can fight them with these, maybe. As he finishes speaking, the monsters emit another massive roar. I see them raise their thick arms up, taking aim at their prey. Yeah, see, this is where the talking's getting us.
行こ
Come on! Wow! Wait, do I have to fight in this game?
う。さあ、行くぞ。
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! I didn't know I was gonna do that.
Tells you how to do it.
Use the
Just
scope to
chill.
defeat the butterflies that appear within the allotted time. Use the scope to lock onto the butterflies as they appear on the far end of the screen. When you see the lock-on icon, pressing shoot will attack. Scope can be operated via the mouse or with the analog stick, so you can use the A button. Okay, that's fine. Locking on with the scope will allow you to strike multiple targets. Defeating more targets at once will boost your score. Okay. Oh god. Oh god!
よく狙うんだ。行け。
This is not locking on like you would think it would!
どうだ。
Oh my
狙い撃
god.
て
Ah, fuck. No, that's not what I wanted. No.
行け。
Oh, the sensitivity is so fucking high.
まだ行ける。行け。
I am getting
狙い撃
hit
て
so
どう
bad.
だ。よく狙うん
Oh
だ。
my god.
狙い撃て。もう少しだ。狙い撃て。
Oh
行
god.
け。
The good news is you can't fail this one.
Oh, but I can make a shitty ass score. Ah! My
俺が
pride!
次は連れて
It's
行けないわ。
wounded! Hunted black butterflies for the first time. Ah. I'm hit. I'm wounded.
Okay, so
RJ,
you can fail
satiate
other
me.
ones. You can't fail this one since this is the first time the game comes up.
I gotta fix the fucking sensitivity. Holy fuck, that was messed up. I'd tap it and it'd go across the whole fucking screen. Is there a sensitivity? Oops.
You know, honestly, I don't know. I used my mouse.
Maybe I need to do the mouse. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, there's no sensitivity stuff. Fuck. Okay. Struck by our weapons, monsters give out a death yowl as their physical shapes dissipate. Okay, is that made for like DS screen?
Actually,
No, I don't think it's a
made for
DS
the
game.
PS Vita, but that also has a touch screen.
Hmm. If I can stream a DS game, I would really love to do that. I want to stream Hotel Dusk. I love that game.
倒したの？
Yeah, it being a touchscreen makes a lot of sense. Did we beat them?
そうみたいだな。
Yep, looks like it.
Which is why they kind of had the hand up there, because that's originally how it was designed, but then they ported it to the computer, so that's why they say, or your mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, Hotel Dusk is a DS game. I liked it a lot. I like detective games, and I like the detective in that, because he's very grouchy and he does not want to do anything. What a relief. The monsters melt into a
Wait, you like him
kaleidoscope
in
of
that,
black
but you don't like
butterflies.
this guy?
Okay, so Kyle Hyde is a rare exception, and he's kind of gentle with kids. Not in the same way Gilbert is. He's still very gruff with kids, but he still like scolds moms and everything for not taking care of them. So he's got a heart in
Okay,
there.
so you just want him to be angry.
Yeah. One of the first puzzles is you have
There's
to.
no more to that. That's it.
Angie. Well, they're like Theo or something. Yeah, I do like Silvio. I'm still very rejecting Jude, but anyway. The monsters melt into a kaleidoscope
no,
of
you're
black
gonna
butterflies,
like
which
the
are absorbed
wolf
into
guy
the.
here.
Fuck you. I don't want to. Which are absorbed
He's
into
sitting
the
here
accessories we're
yelling at,
wearing.
you know, Rio.
They went into my butterfly hairpin. Is it safe to leave it like this? Actually, I'm feeling a little breathless. Yeah, you just fought. You just shot a gun. Or you're having a panic attack.
大丈夫か？
You okay?
少し息苦しくなっただけなので。
Yeah, it's just a little out of breath. My body feels heavy. Not physically, but in some sort of emotional kind of way. The feel of the handgun, the smell of the spent gunpowder, the fear I felt as those monsters swore down on me, their dying screams. Hey, you took a life. The assault on my senses coalesces into an intense fatigue that overtakes my body. I just killed those monsters. Yep.
お前ら何者だ？
Oh god.
なんで銃なんか持ってんだよ。
Who are you people? What's with the guns? Well... The suspicious inquiry is punctuated by his heavy breathing. How do we explain... I'm at a loss for how to explain. Trying to put it into words is next to impossible.
助けてもらっておいて、その言い方はないんじゃないか。こっちは見捨てることもできたんだけど。
We saved your lives, so maybe you could take it easy with that tone? We could have just left you for dead.
助けた？そう見えるけど、物騒なもん持ったやつを信用できるか？
Saved us? Yeah, that's what it looked like, but we can't trust a couple of people running around packing that kind of heat.
それには
Well, you can also pack
でも
heat.
信用できないのはお互い様だろう。やはり首を突っ込むんじゃなかった。君を救ったところで得はなさそうだし。
I don't disagree, but I can't trust you either, or we can't trust you either.
Damn.
We shouldn't have gotten involved. There was no benefit in saving you people. Damn, what is with this fucking dude?
んだと？
The hell did you say?
あ、ちょっと二人とも落ち着いて。
Hey, both of you, calm down. Let's chill out. Let's chill the fuck out. I try to plant myself between them. When I do, I feel a man's hand on my shoulder.
まあまあどっちも冷静になろうよ。命拾いしたのは事実だし、
His hand's a
Oh my-
man's hand.
ちゃんと感謝した方がいいよ。
Does not look like it. Now, let's all take a deep breath. They saved us, and that's a fact. You better thank them, okay? Whatever.
ああ、お礼も
Let's
言え
look
な
at
いなん
those
て。
manly man
かわいそう
hands
な
on
や
his
つ。
hips.
可愛い女の子
His bare
が持ちかけてきてくれたってのに。ねえ。
Aw, poor guy. You don't even know how to say thank you, even though this cutie here put her life on the line for you, hmm? Oops, wrong
あ
button.
りがとね。君
Thank you.
いえ、みんな無事で何よりです。
It was nothing. I'm glad you're safe. Oh. Oh, here comes the anxiety attack. Oh no, it's the gun. The instant I breathe a sigh of relief, the outline of the gun vanishes, and the entire thing disperses into the air.
消えたな。
It disappeared. I open and close my right hand. After I repeat this action a few times, the man slowly looks up.
とにかく、ここは危険だ。場所を移そう。
Look, it's dangerous here. Let's head somewhere else. Back into Keith's hideout. Here we go.
But they'll take him back to
Ah,
Keith's
戻って
secret
きた。
hideout. Yeah.
Oh, he took off his thing. What is that fucking vest? That's a bunch of fish scales. Because he's fishy. There's something wrong with him. No, I was kidding. Listen, it's symbolic. No, I was kidding. Ah, you've returned. When we open the door to the hideout, the man runs up to us.
心配したんだよ。二人揃って出て行っちゃうから。
We know you wouldn't,
大丈夫。
Claudia.
何も変わったことを。
I was so worried. The two of you just ran out there. Are you alright? Did anything unusual happen? Oh.
ああ、こんなとこを根城にしてたのか。
So you're using this place as your hideout.
結構居心地良さそうだね。
It looks pretty comfortable, doesn't it?
この人たちは
And who are these two? Okay, now we can look at this. This is a clusterfuck. Jesus God. That's so much of a pattern on that. I'm sure, like, in real life, that'd probably translate a little bit better, but in this drawing, oh my god. Oh, maybe it's a dragon or snake scales. Oh, that's true. I assumed fish. Well, there's a little bit of a fin, like, let me get my mouse. Over here, where the bow ends, there's a bit of a fin, so it doesn't seem like it's a snake. It could still be a dragon, I guess. Oh, there's another fin, but I think it's fish. Keith, baby, we need to change that. Random green brush strikes. Yeah, there's a lot of it going on. I like his shirt in general,
Keith,
though.
you should not try to serve like
You
he
can't serve
says.
cunt. You gotta serve something else. Right now, you're serving, like, window shopping cunt. That doesn't make sense. But he doesn't serve cunt. We gotta change that.
エントランスであったんです。化け物に襲われてて、それで。
We met them near the entrance. They were being attacked by the monsters, so we...
それで無事だったの？どこも怪我はない？
What? And everything turned out okay? You're not hurt? Whoops.
大
Sorry.
丈夫です。なんとか乗り切れたので。
We're fine. We muddled our way through it.
そう。よかった。
Oh, I see. That's a relief. We all sit down on the sofa for a moment's rest. And then we begin to fight. I'm just kidding. Amidst the heavy atmosphere, we exchange searching glances with one another.
とりあえず二人の素性を聞いてもい
And
い
that's
かな。
when the orgy started.
First of all, may I ask who the two of you are?
って言いたいんだけど、そういうわけにはいかないんだよね。
Yes, is what I'd like to say, but I can't.
知らないうちに館にいた。それ以外何も覚えてねえ。
We're inside some weird-ass house. Don't remember anything other than that.
それって。
Oh.
頭ん中空っぽの状況で、こいつと同じ部屋で倒れててさ、気がついて外出た瞬間、化け物に襲われちゃったってわけ。
I was passed out in the same room as him. When I came to, my head was empty. We went out, and then we were attacked by those monsters. Just like us.
やっぱりそうか。うすうすそんな予感がしていた。似た境遇の人間が3人もいるんだ。これ以上増えたっておかしくはない。
I had a feeling that would be the case. We three were in the same situation. It's not that weird to hear that there were even more of us.
なになに？なんか意味ありげな発言。知ってることあるなら教えてよ。
What's this now? That sounds juicy. If there's anything you know, tell us. There's no juicy gossip here. We almost died. That's it. Well, we explain everything that has happened. As we do, the two of them look more and more downcast.
つまりさ、誰かが俺たちを妙な生き物のいるこの館に連れてきて閉じ込めたってこと？
In other words, someone's caged us up in this. Somebody's caged us up in this mansion with those creatures.
そんで
Strange creatures.
記憶まで奪っちゃったって？バカらしい。どうやって？何のために？
And they stole our memories. That's idiotic. How? And why?
聞きたいのはこっちも同じだ。ただ今は説明のつかない状況に置かれているとしか言いようがない。
That's what I'd like to know. All we can say for sure is that we're here in this inexplicable situation.
さっきの拳銃も説明のつかないものの一つってことが。
And that gun from earlier is another one of these inexplicable. Do you have to use that word again? One of these situations.
その通りだ。
It's inexplicable. You got it right.
Right? Bah. Sorry, I was looking at Wolf Boy's thing. It looked like he had feathers. Everyone falls silent, deep in thought. There are more words we exchange. Okay, hold on. Everyone falls silent, deep in thought. The more words we exchange, the more I get the sense that we're sinking deeper and deeper into the quicksand. Time slows. Time seems to slow down, as if we were bound in heavy chains. I'm already looking at his. I am looking at his thing.
As soon as Wolf Boy shows up, Scum's like, this is the one. He is angry.
Hey, what was that sound? It's a bomb. This is it. This is where Keith fucks us over. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be talking about their phones. An electronic beep had suddenly pierced the silence.
携帯が鳴ってる？
My cell phone's ringing?
こっちもだ。
Mine too? That's right, we didn't ask them about what they were carrying yet. The two of them take out their phones and show us the screens. The key to the memory lies in the manor. Okay. Oh, the little cat! Complete the kaleidoscope. Okay, so two of them refer to the kaleidoscope.
また万華鏡か。
Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, yeah, RJ, that's fine. RJ will be back in a minute. Kaleidoscopes again. As with the other messages, the sender is unknown and the text is simple, with no further explanation. Locate the kaleidoscope shards. There is only one way to leave the manor. The weapon is in your hands. The key to the memory lies in the manor. Complete the kaleidoscope. What could it all mean?
やっぱり万華鏡っていうのを完成させなくちゃいけないのかな。
It would appear that we have to complete this kaleidoscope, whatever it may be.
いや待てよ。俺に来たメールに万華鏡の文字はなかった。
Hold it. My message didn't say a thing about kaleidoscopes.
メッセージがそれぞれに当てたものか、ここにいる全員に当てたものか。
We don't know if these messages... Oops, he was still talking. We don't know if these messages are to each of us individually or for all of us as a group.
確かにね。けど、今まで来たものを合わせて考えると、いくつか断言できることがある。すなわち。
True, but considering everything that's happened so far, there's not much we can say for certain. In other words...
俺たちをこの状況に陥れた悪意のある誰かがいるってこと。
Whoever's put us here didn't do it to be our friend.
それからそいつは万華鏡を完成させたくて、記憶と自由を人質に俺たちに手伝わせようとしてるってこと。
And by robbing us of our memories and freedom and holding them for ransom, they hope to make us complete that kaleidoscope. Oh, he looks annoyed. Wait, what's his outfit like? Hold on. Oh, he's just got a bunch of sparklies. It looks like he's got some flowers at the bottom of his sleeve. I guess we did kind of like stare at his outfit for a while because I was very enamored by the mummy doll, which I want. I want to own it. He's sharper than he looks, yeah. He looks very flamboyant, but apparently he's got some edge, some minor edge to him. Yeah, okay.
記憶を奪うか。
How is it possible to steal one's memories? The idea that someone could act so maliciously, it sends a piercing chill up my spine. That's right, if they knowingly locked us into this manor with those monsters, it would have been done for some wicked purpose.
はあ、 やっぱいたずらじゃないのか。
then it's not all just a prank.
この野郎
You gotta be
ふざ
shitting
けん
me.
じゃねえよ
Oh yeah, both of them are animated. So I am Scumberly, and RJ's quiet right now. But since it's all dark and everything, then that's how RJ is quiet or muted or something along those lines. So RJ hasn't spoken in a while, so it's all dark and grayed out. So when RJ lights up, then you know that they're also talking. He punches the cushion, leaving an indentation. It quickly returns to its original shape, as if mocking us in our bewilderment. Oh, now the furniture has it out for us too! The mood in here keeps getting worse. Isn't there anything I can do?
とりあえずここにいるメンバーは仲間って考えていいんですよね。
Listen, could we all just assume that we're in this together for now? Huh? Oh wow, a wild concept. Even Wolf Boy seems embarrassed. Wow, if only we used our heads together instead of butting them together, we can reach some sort of peaceful conclusion.
記憶がない。ここがどこかも何が起きてるかもわ
There's
か
a
らない。
lot of stuff I'd like to do where I butt things together.
I knew that if you were in here, you were gonna pop in and say something like that. None of us remember anything, and we don't know what we are, where we are, or what's
はっ
going
きりして
on.
ることが何もないからこそ、今ここにいる人たちが仲間だって言葉にしておきたくて。
All that uncertainty makes us want to stick together, or makes me want us to stick together. You...
仲間がいるって事実が一つあれば、何もないよりは一歩前進ですよね。館から出られるよう協力し合いませんか？
See, and this is why I could never be a protagonist in an Otome game, because I would be like, no, we're all doomed. You know, you guys might as well just fight it out. You ever read Dig Fight Island?
No! I haven't! And it's like a question to me, or are you suggesting that to the other guys? They're looking at her like, girl, yeah, they do look like that.
To the other dudes.
To the other dudes. You'd be the one to be like, well, the way we can relieve some of this tension is by hands and multiple holes here. Meanwhile, everyone else is gonna be like, okay, no, we'll just do this other thing instead.
See, I was born with multiple holes for a reason.
I think maybe you'd be a good horror game protagonist at that point, because you'd just be like, nope, alright. You'd be that one in the group that either gets shit done, or you're just like, alright, this is what I'm doing. Fuck y'all, I'm out.
I'd be the one who miraculously survives despite breaking all the horror games and movie rules, you know, like the whole no sex thing. I'd be like, nope, that's the first thing I'm doing. And then somehow somebody else dies first. I'd be like, wait, okay, what's going on?
You'd be like, oh shit, I'm not the protagonist, but I'm the special side character here. Don't answer the phone. Don't say be right back. I say BRB all the time. Oh.
Well, I guess I'm good on that one because I say goodbye forever.
Ah, you took it from me! Which I think I stole that from Zan. I don't remember, actually.
No, because when you said that, I was like, I say that too!
Oh, right. That was another one of those things where our brain cells click together. Like, wow, we do these things. Alright.
Like someone on your server was talking about their husband, and I was like, oh, that's my nickname.
Okay, here we go. Just knowing we're not alone is a step up from having nothing at all. Let's work together to escape this mansion. You know, we were talking about dicks and holes with this nice soft music in the background. I tremble as I make the suggestion, and everyone in the room stares at me. Was I a little too pushy? You're a little too sappy.
僕は賛成だよ。いざって時助け合える人はいた方がいいし、同じ気持ちの仲間がいるって心強いしね。
I'm in agreement. It's better to have allies one can count on. Just having friends in the same situation is reassuring. See you never.
Oh god, yeah, that second one sounds so horrible though.
A lot of modern horror I've seen is people doing everything right to survive and still die, and so it would really depend on the type of genre. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with horror like that because depending on how it's done, it's actually like a nice, neat story plot, or it's torture porn, and nothing more than that. And I hate torture porn.
Assets cost money, so they reuse backgrounds a lot.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. A lot of modern horror is awful. It makes me so mad. A lot of indie horror is getting really good though. Like with Don't Scream, we can see where sometimes it's for a quick buck, but a lot of times they make really good plots to where I don't even like looking at AAA horror stuff anymore.
そうですよね。
Yeah, that's right.
Unless it's
Whee!
Silent Hill.
Unless it's Silent Hill. Silent Hill was good. I was so worried, but his gentle smile is a slight relief. No, Keith is gonna betray us.
仲間という表現は陳腐だけど、一人でこの苦境を乗り越えられるとは思えない。
No objections here either. It's a little cheeseball to call each other friends, but I doubt we're gonna get out of here alone. Yeah, it likes showing a lot of the gore in the newer horror stuff, which is like, whatever.
じゃあお二人は
Yeah, psychological thrillers are where it's at. What? What about you two?
こっから出られれば何でもいい。
I'm fine with anything as long as we can get out of here.
どのみちそうするしかないよね。
Not like I have any other options. We look at one another and nod. That simple action is so reassuring. I can feel a sense of calm spreading through each of our hearts. Alright. Okay, buddy.
っ
They're
ていうか
connected.
俺、ちょっと疲れちゃった。このまま休んでいい？
Oh my god, wouldn't it be so funny if he has a second personality? Anyways, I'm feeling kind of beat. How about we take it easy? We chatter back and forth
When will
about
we
random.
find out?
Probably at a worse moment. Or when the second personality pops up and doesn't remember shit. The backgrounds will change. Right now we're all hiding away from scary beasts. We chatter back and forth about random things for a while. Afterwards, I hear a
What if
languid
he's
voice.
been here much longer than a couple of days, but
I
he just
think
doesn't
so.
realize it?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. He said a couple of days, but whenever she pulled out her phone originally, it had some backwards ass time on it. I think he's been here for a while and he doesn't fucking remember or realize it.
そもそも今何時だ？
What time is it right now?
時計が狂ってるからわかりませんね。窓の外が暗かったから夜だと思ってたんですけど。
I can't tell because the clock is messed up. It's dark outside though, so I think it's nighttime. Maybe it's still daytime and the fog just blacks out the sunlight? The man with the droopy eyes stands and heads for the mezzanine before turning to look at the rest of us.
それならゲストルームを使うといいよ。
Ooh, the time on the phone is the countdown? That'd be scary. You may use the guest room over there. There's enough room for all. Yeah, there are enough room. Man! There are enough of them for all of us. Yeah, you'll have to sim for this guy. He's just Keith in a different context. Ooh! I like this one. Ooh! Ah, so that's what it's like back there. It looks bitchin'. I like it. A lot of butterfly lamps, but it's fine. Even butterfly wreaths on the
smile.
doors. Aw, he does
So
look happy. Don't trust green. Green is envy. We can't trust it.
用意周到だね。
Which is funny because you're popping up green on the chat box. They've got beds too. Pretty well furnished. Green goblin, green I ran out of green guys immediately, actually. Riddler? Riddler?
Job. Jeez Louise.
I was gonna say Green Lantern, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I have not consumed anything Green Lantern. All
Yeah, but
DC stuff
okay,
I've
what
went
Riddler
through.
costume are you thinking of though? Because
They're
he
all
didn't
green.
start all green. You know, he was purple actually.
Well, didn't he have like a purple hat and then he had some green? Uh-oh.
Red guy where? I mean, I guess in this one,
Edgy Lord is the red guy.
the two mold character is kind of red. Yeah, Edgy Lord.
One likes... What? Alright, never mind. We don't talk about Green Lantern. His voice sounds impressed as he looks up and down the private rooms lining the mezzanine.
窓はないし快適とまでは言いにくいけど、一休みするには問題なさそうだよね。
There aren't any windows, so it's not exactly pleasant, but at the very least you shouldn't have any problems getting some rest.
はい問題ないどころか私はこういう感じの部屋結構好きです
Yes, to be honest, I actually prefer rooms like
そ
this.
れはよかった。
Ah, I'm glad. After checking out all the rooms, the first man I met here catches my attention. Arms folded as he leans against the wall. Can they please give each other names?
どうかしたんですか
Because she keeps saying the man, and it could be any of them. Well, it seems like she's talking about the red guy the most, but...
Okay, Scum, I'm gonna tell you that we're almost to that point, okay?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Is something wrong?
全員が寝入るのはさすがにまずいだろう。念のため、僕は居間で見張りをする。
Oh, they did show the MC a couple of times. It's a bad idea for all of us to sleep at the same time. I'll stay in the living room as a lookout, just to be on the safe side. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern. I'll have to look that up. That's sad. You'll burn yourself out that way. He is right though. Somebody probably should stand guard. Is this where Keith stands guard and then we find out he's got an alternate personality? Because look at that expression. He looks sketch. He looks sketch. We'll take turns being on
Oh,
watch.
no.
That way she'll have nothing to worry about.
ありがとうございますだったら明日の見張りは私が
Thank you. In that case, I'll take my lookout duty tomorrow. Are they gonna interrupt us and say no because we're a woman?
ねえそれよりさ、
Never mind. So, more importantly, yeah? One of the men cuts me off and I look at
こ
him.
れからずーっと君とか
Oh,
お
thank
前とか
God.
呼び合うのなんか不便じゃない
That's the second personality? Okay. So, are we just gonna call everyone Hey You forever? Kind of a pain, isn't it?
そうですね誰が誰だかわからないですもんね
That's true. We don't know who's who.
名前が思い出せねえんだからしょうがねえだろ
What else can we do? We don't remember our
でも
names.
しばらく共同生活するなら呼び名はあった方がいいような。
If we'll all be living here together, our lives would be much easier if we each had a name. We don't know our real names, so we couldn't use a nickname.
これでいいんじゃないか。
Well, how about this then? The man walks up to one of the doors and takes down the nameplate, which had been suspended by a stake. He drapes it over a finger and shows it to us.
日陰か。
Hikage?
同様のプレートが
There
全
are
室につい
nameplates
てい
like
るみ
this.
たいだ
Oh,
し、
sorry.
個室の名前をそれぞれの呼び名にするのはどう？
There are nameplates like this one on every door. How about we how about we call each other by the names on
う
them?
んってことはお前は日陰を名乗るってわけかじゃ
Hmm.
俺はこの部屋ね
So you want me to call you Hikage? Well, in that case, I'll take this room.
カラスバってことでよろしく
You can all call me Karasuba? Karasuba? From now on.
まあどれでもいい
Yeah,
俺は
you
ここ
got
を
it.
使うぞ
Karasuba.
Karasuba. I don't care which one I get. Here, this
ヤ
one.
マトか。次からそう呼ぶよ。
Alright, starting now, we'll call you that.
手にしろ
Whatever makes you happy.
君は女の子だからこっちがいいんじゃないかな。僕はその隣にするよ。
You're a girl, so perhaps this one would be good for you, and I'll take the one next to it.
Kagehaさんでいいですか?
Okay, so you're Kageha? Kageha? Then.
何かあったらすぐに呼んで。
His name does start with a K. You're right, RJ. Indeed, if anything happens, call me.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Hikage then returns to the living room to keep watch, and everyone else retires to their room. Hikage keeps tripping me off because I want to say Hokage. Because of Naruto. So this is my name from now
He
on.
kinda acts like it.
Oh no, that might be why I instinctively don't like him. Ah, Verse, we're in the same fucking seat. I look at the metal plate hanging on the door to my room.
ユリか。
What? Benny Yuri. Benny Yuri? Benuri?
Benny Yuri.
Benny Yuri. Yuri mentioned, wow! The hinges of the door creak in protest as I open it and enter the room. Let's look at this. Butterfly on the table, butterfly on the dresser, it's the doorknobs on everything. Butterfly is stuck to the wall, taxidermied. Butterfly on the mirror, that's probably a photo, not a mirror. But it looks like a mirror and it's got 2 candles beside it, which gives it weird importance. I'm surprised there's not a butterfly on the door at this rate. The fucking lampshade is a butterfly? Jesus Christ! Oh, the carpet is also butterflies. Damn.
I wonder if this game has anything to do with butterflies.
You
I
know,
mean,
I'm
just
starting to
curious.
feel like it, just a smidge. Is this LB's room? It is simple and not particularly spacious, though a sliding partition and doors lend it to a refined atmosphere. Okay. Is the partition in the room with us? The furniture, inlaid with delicate patterning, is smooth like ivory, and the bedding looks
Probably
expensive.
on the side we can't see.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. There's probably a partition on this side.
Yeah. It all glows beautifully under the lamplight. It is a nice room.
白い蝶。ここにもいたんだ。
Oh, there's a white butterfly in here too. Looking up at the ceiling, I see them fluttering silently about. Butterflies, clad in a white light.
そういえば、白い蝶がいるところには化け物が寄りつかないんだっけ?
That's right, the
黒い蝶はまずいって言ってたよね。
That's right, the monsters stay away from places with white butterflies, but the black butterflies are a bad omen. How strange. Normal butterflies are attracted to nectar. I wonder if these ones are attracted to something too. The souls of the innocent. Suddenly, the memory of our confrontation with those monsters floods back into my mind. What was with those guns that appeared?
That suddenly gets very ominous when you think of it like that, because does that mean that both white and black are attracted to the souls of the innocent? And what does it mean when there's a lot of black butterflies somewhere?
Corruption! Corruption! They've sinned. Sorry, I was thinking about that, but I don't have enough context to guess around at this point. Because it could be a very weird stance on like the fact that they don't have memories.
And yet here I'm talking about how it's something deep.
I'm swiping it back into Danganronpa land. So they don't have any memories, which makes them a blank slate, which means that in theory, with the sinner context, they are free of sin because blank slate, they haven't done anything. But the longer that they're here, it could... The madness of staying in a mansion with a bunch of people and not remembering anything and unable to escape could drive them to some sort of insanity or trying to fight each other as a way of trying to escape, which might coax the black butterflies into coming out. So Danganronpa effect.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, you get to sit back and be like, ooh, how right is Zoe? I'm not gonna say. What was with those guns that appeared? And in the end, the monsters turned into a black butterflies and
Later,
were
Terry.
absorbed.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, bye. And don't die. Don't eat the butterflies. You can't tell me what to do. Bye. Thank you for popping in. Or then let them die and find out you were wrong. Ooh, that would be a good point in a horror. I put my hand to my head and unclip the hairpin. That's a bad move. As I roll it around in my palm, it catches and reflects the light brilliantly. Wait, okay, so 3 of the people have very blatant butterflies on them. I haven't looked at the red dude close enough, and I haven't looked at Keith close enough. Yeah, it gets fetishy in some of them.
And
It's
then
so
we got
pretty.
Fox Dude with a pinwheel in his pocket.
Yeah, I wonder if he had anything butterfly-like, and I was too distracted by the pinwheel. It's so pretty, I had no idea I was wearing it. Then, if the butterflies are a bad omen and they were absorbed into this, does this mean it's some kind of protective talisman? I brought it with my finger. It glitters in response. Patter patter. From afar I hear the sound of something splashing down. Large droplets of rain must be splattering on the ground. Surrounded by the thick walls as though I am imprisoned, none of this feels real at all. But the chills creeping across my skin say that it is. I'm cold. Is this the rain? Nestled in bed, I draw the blanket up around myself and then rub my hands together. Still, I don't feel any warmer. My body is warped. My body is wrapped in such a chill that I lose feeling in my fingertips. Oh man, it's almost as if you might need a huddle for warmth with someone. No, just kidding.
Yeah, you know, they said sharing body heat is the best way to keep somebody warm. So
And you know,
let's
Wolf Guy had a
skip out
lot
on
of
the single
warmth.
bedrooms and all just. Yeah, he did.
All we get is a PG scene of him going like, okay, here's my gloves. I remember this feeling, as though anything that could be called sensation leaves my body and I become no more than a spirit. Purely for survival. It's one of my favorite Mass Effect fanfics. Where could I remember this from? I can't recall. My empty memory can't find a foothold in such a hazy, half-remembered thought. I'm falling. I'm falling. My descent begins once again. I like the cursor. And this time, I might just be swallowed up into the abyss. I sink into the abyss of sleep, enveloped in my delusion. Woo! Awakening in the mansion. Cleared the prologue. Whoa! Oh, the room is so different. What? It went from purple to red. Okay. Hold on. My room is getting really, really dark, and the brightness of my monitor is hurting my eyes. I need to turn my lights on. Give me a second. Phew! Alright.
That sounds like a cool Atome.
What? Oh. I feel like they might be dead or in between life and
Hopti?
death. That's verse, I think.
Yeah.
But also been watching over someone playing Atome where they get the happy end and MC has to die. What? I want to know what that is. Yeah, tell us. Maybe I can play it. I might just play it regardless of streaming or not. I still need to play A Date with Death. I forgot about that one. I think someone suggested it too. My mind cannot keep track of everything. I'm awakened by the
'cause
ringing
it's
of my cell
free.
phone.
You should get it.
I should get it. Oh, 9-Rip. I've heard about that. I didn't realize that was an Atome. Maybe I was getting it confused with something else. I might have been getting it confused
Yeah,
with
I
like that
have it.
999. The triple nines. Dun dun. That felt like such a deep slumber. How long was I asleep? I blink and try to focus my blurry vision on the unfamiliar ceiling overhead. The usual VN dating-ish games. I've seen a lot of happy, very happy
So a
Otome.
lot of Otomes actually are pretty dark. Wow, Scum and I have entirely opposite opinions.
Yeah, well, I haven't played as much Otome as you have, and usually I gloss over a lot that seem like way too happy and everything. And then I also focus on horror games more than I do Otome, so.
So, there's a couple reasons for that. One of the reasons is that obviously we're only seeing a very small amount of Otome that get localized into English because most of them are made other places such as Japan, Korea, China, etc. We do have Western Otomes, which are original English language visual novels, OELVNs, and those also tend to be dark, but not as high of a percentage as we get from localized Otome. And the reason for that is because when companies are looking at what's going to sell, especially in the United States or at least North America era, they want to find something that is going to make them money. So if they can take this dating game that has murder and death and being hunted, for example, oh yeah, and ninja and cool magic and shit like that, they can go, guys, you're into this stuff too, right? Sure, you're playing as a female, but, you know, hopefully we can draw in more people who don't just want to play for the dating aspect.
Dun dun. See, I just always thought there was a bunch of happy Otome
if you
because
were
every
to
time I go to Google Play,
peruse
it
Otome
smacks me in the
over in
face.
Japan, really? On Google Play? Probably. Genius Inc., though, on the Play Store, they dominate the Otome options. I hate Genius, okay? I don't. Those aren't for me.
I don't know what those games are. I'll have to look. I was a Shall We Date girly for the first Otomes that I played. And those, okay, flat out rape happened in one of them. I forgot about that. But for the most part, they just seemed like what? There was a zombie one. Listen, okay, maybe my perception is skewed a little. Or maybe it's because whenever okay, maybe I'm thinking of dating sims rather than Otome. Because for a long time, most of the ones that I focused on
Yeah,
were
Verse,
ones
that's
where you could
exactly
date
it.
women. So now that I'm thinking about it, no, I wasn't playing a lot of Otome, I was playing dating sims. Pay
And
diamonds for the good
actually,
options.
that's
Oh, I hate
what
that.
Draconi was talking about too, is that dating sims seem to be more fluffy, while Otome seem to be more dark. It's weird, isn't it?
It is weird. I guess it's because people just want happy boobs, not sad boobs. Oh, Claudia, me and you, we're newbies.
I don't know. That's why I play a lot of BL games, because, you know, you get all the sadness and all the D you want.
It's a perfect combination. Violence equals power and security. Oh, I guess it does display to a lot of people when the men protect
Also,
you
on
in
top
games.
of that, yeah. And in order to claim to have a good plot, a lot of people seem to think that it has to be dark and, you know, serious. Fluff is kind of a dirty word to some players.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's kind of a dirty word for me sometimes too, because it really depends on my mood. Because sometimes the fluff feels really empty and hollow, and that takes me out of it really quick. Mm.
Plus, it's a good excuse to have a female character suddenly have to trust a bunch of people that she hasn't known before because she's in danger, and who's going to help her with that danger, right?
Right, because otherwise you get people like me who are over here going like, why are you trusting these people immediately? Why are we stupid? And I'm being way too harsh on the protagonist. Yeah, it does feel like a bunch of nothing. And it's not because
I
it's
think
fluff, it's
that
just
when
because of
you
poor
have a dating
writing, I
sim with
think.
a male main character, you don't have to have that plot that draws the other characters to rely on him or him to rely on them, you know, because he's the hero in the story most of the time.
Mm. Yeah, and so all the boobs are attracted to him. They are attracted to smother his face, and that's all you need in those games. Oh, it depends on my mood. When I'm streaming and everything, I do it as like a silly haha thing, and also to keep conversation going. Whenever I'm playing on my own, usually it's a lot easier for me to get into the game, and I'll probably inwardly be like, what the fuck is this person doing? But then I'll just keep going because I'm like, right, okay, it's a game. We suspend belief. Belief? Hmm. We suspend disbelief.
I think you're turning Pikmin.
Oh man. Is that what we're gonna call it? Turning Pikmin? As you get a little sprout head. Oh, I miss Pikmin. Alright, here we go. Where am I? I could probably edit one like that on my own. It probably wouldn't be too hard to tack onto these models. Feeling unsettled, I get up and look around the room. Oh, right, I was attacked by some monsters in this mansion yesterday, and then all of us gathered in here. Do we... Okay, we remember, but is there a constant thing where as we progress further in this, it's harder to remember the time that we spent in this mansion? That could be another thing with Keith. That could be another thing. That he thinks he's been here for a few days because that's as far back as his memory has gone, but he's actually been here for a lot longer because the mansion's taken away more and more of his memories. These are my theories. One after another, all of yesterday's gloomy happenings came back to me. Of course I don't recognize the ceiling, or the walls, or the floor. What do you mean? Oh no! I have no memory. Ah! From the side table, the cell phone's notification light blinks, trying to catch my attention. How are the cell phones charged?
What are you screaming about?
Because, how do I get to it? She says she doesn't remember the ceiling, or the walls, or the floor. Like, she doesn't recognize it, but she was just in here last night. My heart feels heavy as I pick up the phone and press the power button.
I think what she's trying to say is, of course I don't know where I am because I don't know where I am.
Oh. This is why you're here, RJ. So I don't go too spiraling.
You know, it's a common sentence where people say they wake up to a familiar ceiling or something like that.
Oh. Hee hee. My heart feels heavy as I pick up the phone and press the power button. You're on the same page as me. Okay, I'm not alone. Here we go. The kaleidoscope is in the manor.
Or actually, Scum, you know what? I just thought of something because you had mentioned it, so I'm going to go off of it.
Okay.
You said the room changed color.
Yeah.
So maybe this is her way of not quite understanding that the room changed color. She doesn't figure it out, like, oh, the room's different color. But she knows this is not a familiar room.
I was also thinking that it might just be because of the light outside. Might be coloring the room different. It was all dark and everything, so they did a blue overlay, and that might have made the red purple.
They said there were no windows, though, in these rooms.
Oh, nope, my first theory's back on track. Yeah, that is an important detail. Also, what is Van Cleef? Van Cleef. Haha. Anyway, unknown sender again. As the text dances across the screen, I let out a heavy sigh. If only this leaden feeling in my heart had left along with it.
何もかも
None of this is a
夢じゃ
dream.
ないんだ
I comb my hair and get dressed and then head downstairs. With those ugly clover jewel. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Right when I step into the living room carpet, everyone turns their heads in my direction. They're like, shrink! They're like pigeons.
ベニユリちゃんこっちこっち
Hey, over here! One of the men is sitting on the sofa. He flashes a pleasant smile at me and waves over. Oh, right. I'm going by Nembluryou now.
おはようベニユリちゃんもう待ち遠しくて待ち遠しくて死にそうだったよ
Morning! Man, I was waiting for so long. I felt like I was gonna bite it.
おはようございますカラスバさんでしたっけ
Good morning. Your name was Karasuba, right? If I'm not mistaken?
一応そういう呼び名になったけど
Yep, that's my name. For now, at
できれ
least.
ばそんな他人行儀な呼び方じゃない方がいいな
Hey, you don't have to be so formal, you know. Excuse me?
全員年も変わらなさそうだし敬語やめない
Well, none of us seem that far apart in age, so there's no reason to be overly polite, right? He's right. It's odd to be so proper with all of them.
わかったじゃあ
Oh, you guys think he's normal? I think he's weird. It seems to be a running theme. I think they're all weird. Alright then, nice to meet you
Maybe we
again.
can see the little mummy a little better. What people were saying they couldn't see it.
I see his little arm sticking out. That's kind of it. Let me take the mouse over it. There he is. He's got one little eye. It's cute. And the illegal hip. Ah, I can't hover over it. The flowchart keeps trying to pop out.
I'm gonna bite it.
You're Alright, we're covering him back up with the text box to protect him. Alright then, nice to meet you again, Karasaba.
もちろん
For sure. Yeah, Red Dude annoys me. A lot of characters annoy me. He makes a space on the sofa and taps the seat beside his own.
ほらそんなとこ突っ立ってないでこっちおいでよ
Don't just stand around. Come on
なんな
over.
ら俺の膝の上も空いてるけど
You can sit on my lap if you want. No, no, I'll just sit next to you. Thanks. Yeah, the red guy hasn't done anything bad. He's just a little head ass. Mochi called him Napoleon earlier, so. Aw, you're no fun. Just think of not fun Napoleon. I take a seat right on the edge of the
But
sofa,
you know what?
pretending
That's
not to
actually a
notice
very
his
good
disappointment.
way to describe him, because the reason she called him Napoleon was because he pulled us into a hiding spot in the mansion as we were being chased by a monster. But yeah, this is starting out Napoleon, not fun Napoleon.
I'm the last one here. Everybody is already seated in a circle. Did I totally oversleep?
待ち遠しかったってもしかして
Yeah, all the colors of the room changed. Everything was like in this ethereal blue overglow, and now it's all normal. And gray. There's a lot of gray. Were y'all talking about something important?
別にただむさい男どもに囲まれて息が詰まりそうだったから早く来てほしかっただけ
Nah, not really. I was just feeling suffocated by all the man action around here. Couldn't wait for you to show up.
はあやっぱ女の子がいると空気が違うね紅ゆりちゃんタイプだし
Yeah, you're fine, Draconi. Man, it really does feel way different with a girl here. You're totally my type, too.
それはどうもありがとう
Thank you? I smile vaguely and then hear someone else's
紅ゆ
voice.
りさん昨日はちゃんと眠れた
Did you sleep well last night?
おかげさまででも時計狂ってるし何時間寝てたのかわからなくて
I did, thanks. The clock is wrong though, so I'm not really sure how long it
今っ
was.
て朝なのかな？
Is it morning
う
already?
ん判断材料がないからね。昨日解散してから6、7時間は経ってそうだけど。
There's no indication of it, but it seems as though about 6 or 7 hours have
Fuck, he knows
passed.
that.
I know, I was about to say! 6 to 7 hours have passed since we all parted ways for the evening. What if he trapped us in here? What if Keith is the mastermind?
6、7時間。
6 to 7 hours. That reminds me, Kageha was on lookout, wasn't he? And so was... I steal a quick glance over to Hikage and he
こん
he
な状況
scoffs.
で眠れるなんて神経が太いんだね。
Oh, right. You're pretty fearless, being able to sleep in these circumstances. Okay, let's look at them again. Keith and Hikage do not have butterflies as in like some kind of separate piece from their clothing. Hikage looks like he has a bedazzled butterfly on his hip, like into the vest pattern. But Keith doesn't have any butterflies, but we all have butterflies of some sort. Keith is further on my shit list.
女の子ってもう少し繊細だと思っていたけど安心したよ。
I figured a girl would have been more delicate. Glad you're not. Whatever.
私も熟睡できてびっくりしてる。
Haha, yeah, I'm surprised as you
二
are.
人が誘
Sure,
導してくれて
whatever.
たから安心したのかも。
Maybe I felt reassured because the two of you stayed up on watch. Thanks again for doing that.
皮肉も通じないとはおめでたい頭だ。
Not that quick with sarcasm, huh?
もうすぐそんな言い方
He's
あ
like,
するの
come
か。
on.
Bitch, I was trying to insult you, and you took it as a compliment and a way to turn it around and be nice?
Sounds like a skill issue if you can't deliver your sarcasm that eloquently. Despite the way he talks, I guess he does care about other people. Yeah, we'll call it that. Oh my god, look at this fucking emo pose. He looks like one of those, the old iPhone, no, not iPhone, iPod ads where it was like a black silhouette with a color and it was always like, oh, music is life kind of thing. That's what he looks like. I love it. I look around to spot Yamato.
He's got a fanny pack, just backwards. It's like a little purse on his belt.
Oh, he's got another one too. You can see it. It's kind of hidden by his arm.
This dude is ready for anything.
He is. He's like a scene kid, but dressed a little bit more normally. Oh, you're fine. Yamato is sitting with one knee drawn up and his chin resting on his hand. Oh my god. No. He is never beating the scene/emo kid allegations. A bored expression splashed across his
ヤマト君
face.
はゆっくり休めた？
Did you sleep well, Yamato? Fucking sigh. Look at he's looking at us. Boy Scout, but make it fashion. Yeah, that's it.
You dare
昨日は
speak to
寒かった
me?
よね。雨
Yeah.
も降ってたみたいだし。
It sure was cold yesterday, wasn't it? Seems like it was raining too. Oh, he looked away. Ugh, he won't talk to me.
うわ女の子無視するなんてヤマトくん冷たい。
Wow, ignoring a girl? That's cold,
記
Yamato.
憶喪失になる前はモテなかっただろうね。かわいそう。
Must have been pretty unpopular with the ladies before you lost your memory.
お前いちいちムカつくんだよ。口にテープでも貼っとけ。
All of you are pissing me off. Slap some tape over your damn mouths and shut up.
あれムカつくってことはやっぱモテたい？
Aw.
へえ
Oh.
結構可愛いとこあるじゃん。
Aw, I guess you really did want them to like you. Positively adorable.
あ息の根ごと止められてえのか。
You're just asking to die, aren't you?
まあまあ二人とも落ち着いて。
Come on now, both of you, calm down. Yeah, it is weird. He is, the seasons with their outfits are very hard to decipher. Though there are 4 of them, aside from her. So I wonder if they're supposed to be weirdly representing some seasons. Because with yellow guy over here, that could be summer. Blue could be winter, green could be spring, and the other guy could be fall, but I don't think it's that deep. This is all Keith's plans at friends, yeah. Kageha steps up to restrain
Wait, what's
Yamato
his
as he
plan to have
grabs
friends?
at
He kidnaps a
Kurosawa.
bunch of people, erases their memories, and takes them into a mansion? Like, what?
All the other plans work. This
Then
is plan
pretends he's the
Y.
only one with a hideout? Like,
Yeah. They're stuck here from all the monsters, and so they have to talk to him and spend time with him.
ヤマト君、まずは冷静になろう。カラスバ君もちょっかい出しちゃダメだよ。
Yamato, how about you take a deep breath? And Kurosawa, stop antagonizing him. Alright, he's at a different angle. Oh, I think he's got a butterfly. Oh, he does have a butterfly. Fuck. Do you guys see it? It's down here, like where his pointer finger is, just below the knuckle of that. It looks like there's a butterfly here, maybe? Damn. My conspiracy theory all just fell apart. But it's not, but it's different.
you're actually right, so I'm gonna let you in on that. Yes,
Oh.
he's got a butterfly ring.
Oh, he's got a butterfly ring. But it's gold, and all the other ones are black with, like, colored pieces on it. Plan trauma bond. These two are definitely, like, brothers or, like, childhood friends type of deal. Somewhat calmed by Kageha, the two of them return to their seats, still shooting glares at each other.
鬱陶しい奴らだ。
Sigh, what an irritating bunch. Whatever. Whatever. You're no better. You just tried to do all this sarcasm shit with us and got mad at us when we didn't pick it up. I'm amazed that they could get into a fight so soon after meeting each other. It almost makes them seem like they're good friends. In any case, it's nice to have some allies. All of us head into the storage room adjoining the kitchen. A basket full of food has been left in the room,
You
so
have
we
a
start to
good
sort through its
eye,
contents.
Scum.
Huh? Oh, the butterfly thing?
Like, the fact that you noticed his ring and everything, and, like, you're pointing out a lot of things that a lot of people don't see.
It might be due to my paranoia and detective game fun times that I do. How do we have food?
水
Oh,
調
right,
味料
it's just the trauma.
小
I
麦粉に
forgot.
干し肉
It's just a
チー
trauma.
ズいろいろと適当に置かれてるけど毒とか入ってないよね
They def knew each other before. Yeah, right? They like bicker and everything. Like it's so natural to them. Water, seasoning, flour, jerked meat. Jerked meat. You mean to tell me that someone jerked this meat? Cheese, there's a bunch of stuff in here, yeah. But are we sure none of it's poisoned?
I think it means that the meat's a jerk.
Like jerky is what I'm assuming, but jerked meat.
君たちが来る前に食べたけど、
That is
問題なさ
definitely
そうだ
not
っ
what
たよ
that。word means.
I ate some of it before you all arrived, and I seem to be fine. Are we sure about that, though? I see, meaning we don't need to worry about the food. One of you is fucked up in the head. Oh, I guess it could be Fox Dude. I forgot about Fox Dude. I'm surprised that the place seems stocked for a long-term stay, but also
We're gonna have
relieved
to
that we
find
won't
his
have to worry
butterfly,
about going hungry for now. Yeah, we are.
too. Man, that sounds so dirty.
あれ
Well, when you say it like that... Do they mean like beef jerky? I think that's what they meant. Or, I know that with cooking, people refer to like some chicken thing as like jerk chicken or something like that, so it might be a seasoning or type of way that the meat is made. I don't know. I don't cook that much. Well, I cook, but I'm not
I
like any
think
fancy cook.
that they meant like beef jerky, so
Hmm.
like dried meat, but instead they called it jerked meat. I don't know why.
Hey, where's Hikage? He was next to me just a second ago, but now he's gone. He's a butterfly now. Don't worry about it. Looking around, I spot him halfway up the mezzanine. With soft steps, I make my way up to him.
そんなとこに座り込んで
Oh,
何か考
Caribbean
え事
seasoning. Okay.
眉間にシワが寄ってるよ
You've got a big wrinkle between your eyes. Are you thinking about something? A lot of mental strain to do that, huh, buddy? I crouch in front of him as I ask, and he looks back at me in silence before
万華鏡
responding.
とは何なのかと考えていた。それから得体の知れない化け物や突如現れた拳銃のことも。
I was thinking about that kaleidoscope thing and about those monsters and the handgun that came out of nowhere.
そっか
I see. I was just relieved that we found some friends, but I guess none of our problems are actually
問題は何
solved.
も解決してないもんね
ああ、
Yeah. So many weird things have happened since we woke up, but it all still feels like some kind of dream. Ooh, I just noticed what time it was. I need to take a second to go feed and give Vic drugs. So, whoops. Okay. I'm gonna go do that real quick. RJ, do you want me to put a splash screen up? Or do you want to sit and talk with people for a bit?
What do you expect me to do? I'm not entertaining everybody. I mean,
I was
could
just
sit here and
asking.
gush about stuff, but then I'm gonna be on video.
Yeah, you're already on video, buddy. It's no pressure. You can do whatever you want. I just thought I'd ask you
know-
before I just did whatever, since you're also in here.
Go ahead and throw the splash screen up. It would be nice to have a few minutes.
Yeah, alright. I'll be right back.
そうだもしかしてさっき日陰くんのところにもメール届いた
Bam, bam. Oh, okay. Hi! A bunch of messages happened while I was gone, and the music stopped because I had to click
万華
off.
鏡は館にある
Whoops.
か
I'll
全員に
I'll
届い
read
てい
through
る
that in a
送
second.
り
We'll do the
主は万華鏡
backlog.
とやらがよほど大事らしい
But Draconi, thank you for the donation. I didn't look at it whenever you initially sent it to me, but I appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. Please don't feel pressured to do that, but it's very nice of you to do that. That helps me out. I appreciate it. I need to message RJ so RJ knows that I am back. I didn't think that through. Whee! Yeah, that was really kind of you. Thank you. Aw, well thank you, buddy. That's nice of
I'm
you
here.
to
I'm here.
say.
We good.
Hey, RJ. I accidentally
Also,
skipped
yeah,
over
thank
some
you,
lines.
Draconi, for the donation. That's super awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I have to work on alerts for stuff like that so I can actually see it, because if I wasn't paying attention, I might have accidentally missed that. I'm glad I caught it so I can say thank you properly. Alright, I accidentally skipped a few lines, because I had to keep tapping into this, to switch from OBS and stuff. Also, I'm only going to be streaming for about like 40 more minutes at the max, like, so at the top of the hour I'm going to quit. Because then it'll be like 4 hours I've streamed. That's been a bit. I need a break for food and everything like that. So we'll be stopping at 7 p.m. EST, or just like at the top of the hour for anyone else who is on an EST. Alright, let's see. I was thinking about the kaleidoscope thing and about those monsters and that handgun that came out of nowhere. I see. I was just relieved that we found some friends, but I guess none of our problems are actually solved. Yeah. Wait. Whoa. Where did it go? Okay. So many weird things have happened since we woke up, but it all feels like some kind of dream. Oh, that reminds me. Did you get a message earlier too? One that said the kaleidoscope is in the manor? Yeah, we all got it. Whoever sent it must have really think that thing is important.
ひしひしと伝わってくるね。
Yeah, I get the same feeling. Suddenly, Hikage's eyes widen. He stands and walks across the room, grabbing the arm of someone standing at the door, trying to turn the handle.
おいヤマトお前何をしているまさか外へ出るつもりか
Hey, what do you think you're doing, Yamato? Trying to go outside?
ああそうだよ
Yep, that's the idea.
勝手な行動は慎め
Don't just run off on your own. Hikage's voice is full of anger. Yamato shakes Hikage off and then fixes him with a hard glare, a sharp glint in his eyes.
万華鏡だのなんだのってこっから出られれば何でもいいだろ
You guys can blab on about the kaleidoscope or whatever we want after we get out of
俺は
here.
お前らと違って茶番に付き合う気は
Oh,
ね
he keeps pulling this iPod pose.
玄関も窓もダメだってんだそれ以外の出口を探すまでだ
Unlike you, I'm not interested in any of this crap. If we can't escape through the main hall or the windows, I'm just gonna find another way out.
出口って一人で動くなんて危ないよ。
Mom, the boys are fighting.
Mom! I thought there were a way out, but it's dangerous to go out in the mansion by yourself.
私も昨日勝手にここを飛び出しちゃったし、人のこと言えないけど、でも
I mean, I did the same thing yesterday, so I can't really talk, but... I ran up to him and grabbed the edge of his jacket. Oh, the edge! I cling to him as if my life depends on it, and then I hear him give a resigned sigh. Oh, he looks disgusted.
俺は早く帰らなきゃいけねえんだ
I've got to get back fast. I've just got a feeling.
そんな気がしてたまらない
I got a feeling. What did you say? Alright.
I
Keep
said
your
you dared to
secrets.
touch him. You said he
Oh.
looked disgusted at you clinging to him.
Yeah, true.
どうして？
Why?
分かれば苦労しねえっつうの けどこんなとこでグズグズしてるわけには。
Wouldn't be so worried about it if I knew, but I can't waste time screwing around here. He falls silent, a brooding expression darkening his face. I stand there, unable to find the right words. Kageha and Karasaba must have heard the commotion, though, because they come walking out of the storage room.
ヤマト君、どうしてそんなに焦ってるの？もしかして何か忘れきれないものでもあるの？
Yamato, why are you in such a rush? Is there something you actually remember? Ooh. Ooh. Do
って
you?
ことは
Oh my
や
god.
っぱ彼女だとしたらさっきのモテないは撤回か。
Oh, maybe it is a girl. I guess I should take back what I said about you being terrible with girls then. One by one, we're slowly seeing this guy lose his shit. That little thread keeps fraying just a little bit the more everyone annoys him. Yamato neither agrees nor denies it, keeping his lips tightly pursed. Pursed? Pursed. Even if he can't recall it fully, Yamato has some remnant of his memories, something he can't totally forget. Some words I rarely hear spoken. I only see in books or in text in just kind of like any textual format. And so I say it in my head a certain way, and then I don't know if that's the actual right way to say it or not. Yamato, breathe, babes. Yeah, he's struggling. Did I read that? Even if he can't recall it fully, Yamato has some remnant of his memory, something he can't totally forget.
まあいずれにせよ館の探索は必要だと思うよ。
Well, in any case, we're gonna have to investigate this mansion.
日陰くん
Huh? Really?
むやみに飛び出すのは反対だ。けど籠城していたところで何も始まらない。
I'm opposed to just throwing ourselves out there without thinking, but staying here isn't gonna help either.
それどころか僕らが期待通りの働きをしなければメールの送り主がしびれを切らして別の手段に出てくるかもしれないからね。
Or rather, if we don't do what the person sending those messages wants, they might get sick of waiting and try a different way to prod us along.
何別の手段って。
And what might that different method be?
一番考えやすいのはこの拠点を奪い取るとか。
Simplest thing I can think of is to take away this base.
そんな
No way! I'm at a loss for words, but Hikage continues to speak.
考えてもみなよ。メールの送り主は僕らをここに連れてきた人物だ。
Just think about it. The person who sent those messages is the one that brought us here.
何らかの事情で自ら万華鏡を見つけられないにせよ館を掌握していることに変わりはない。
Even if they can't locate this kaleidoscope thing themselves, I'm sure they still know everything about this manor.
僕がそいつならそうやって揺さぶりをかけるし。
They'll definitely try to shake things up if we sit
とに
around.
かく相手が予想外の策に出てくる前に何か行動した方がいいと思う。
Anyways, we're better off taking action before they do something unexpected. Whatever the case, the Cinder holds the key to all of this. We can't just ignore their directions.
ってことは結局ヤマト君と同意見ってこと？
In other words, you're saying that you're in agreement with Yamato?
まあそうなるね。考えなしに出ていこうとするバカと同じにされたくはないけど。
Guess so. Although I don't want to be lumped in with the same
Nobody
idiot who
wants
tried to
be on
dive out.
Yamato's side.
He's a lone wolf. Because he's got all the fur and everything. He's got the boots with the fur. Okay. I don't want to be lumped in with the same idiot who tried to dive out there head first without thinking.
ああ、そうかよ。
Yeah, whatever. Hikage finishes explaining his theory and looks to the others as if asking their
君たち
opinions.
は今後どうするべきだと思う？
What do you all think we should do? Exploring the manor. That'd be scary with all those monsters prowling
僕
around.
は
I... Yeah.
僕はできるだけ行動範囲は広げておいた方がいいと思うよ。他に人がいるかもしれないし。
I believe it would be best to expand our sphere of activities. There's even a chance that we might come across more people.
そうだね。館にいるのが僕たちだけとは限らない。
Alright, we see that
That's
Draconi is only going for the playboy, and that's it. He may be a flirt, but the playboy will keep us safe, I guess. I guess he also is just very truthful. Yeah, it's possible we aren't the only ones here. How about you, Kurosawa?
どっちでもいいかな。でもこのままじっとしてるのもつまんないよね。
Yeah, I don't care either way. Sure would be boring to just stay around here doing nothing, though.
ってことでお出かけは賛成。
So, yeah, I agree. We should get out there.
ベニューリ、
Yeah, he is the most open
君は
guy.
どう思う？
Yuri, what do you think?
私は
The fear of walking through this dangerous place versus the fear of losing our sanctuary. I weigh the two in my mind. The idea of opening that door and walking to a place overrun with those monsters is incredibly frightening. If it were possible, I'd want to stay, but we also have the power of gun. Just remembering the chill in the air out there makes my knees start to tremble. Knees weak, arms spaghetti.
Yeah, but try putting yourself in their situation too. I mean, you're killing monsters, sure, but you're still killing things.
Yeah, but video game logic, I don't have to think that hard. But yeah, I know that she's really hesitant because it's very scary, and
Too
plus she's
bad.
on the younger side. Ah, you're forcing me to think. Oh no. But if this place were taken away from us, if we were to lose it, I'd rather...
万華鏡を探した方がいいと思う。早く見つけて館から出してもらいたい。
I'd rather go look for the kaleidoscope, whatever it is. I want to find it and get out of this
よ
house.
し、決定だな。
Then we're decided. Yeah, the watch is like really weirdly out of place with everything. Maybe the watch has something to do with how he feels like he's running out of time. Ooh, are there any other key things like that? Okay, let's look at their outfits again. Red Boy, we don't have to worry too much. Well, looks like he's got spider lilies on the side of his shoulder. That could be something worrying. I don't remember what spider lilies represent. Wolfboy has the watch. That's the only thing that's really standing out of place with that. Oh no. I think spider lilies are something bad, if I remember right. His hand is really drawn really big in
Would
that
you
pose.
like me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me what spider lilies are about. Lay it on me.
Not anything about his outfit or anything, but spider lilies, yeah.
Yeah.
Death and rebirth.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
They're poisonous and are used in a lot of death themes because of that. But red is actually their pure color. Not just spider lilies, but in Japan, red is like purity to them. So the fact that the spider lilies are red makes them about rebirth and like new life and stuff like that.
Oh, it's fine
So
to
that's
Google.
why spider lilies in general are death and rebirth.
Okay. So he's got spider lilies, which is sus.
Yep, Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, Tokyo Ghoul. Then Wolfboy, his main... Well, see, Hikage doesn't have a lot of things that stand out. It's just, like, because of the butterfly standing out the most, the only other thing is the spider lily. So Wolfboy has the watch, and that stands out a lot, and he's also stressed about time. So I wonder if these are also key points. The only thing that's really defined about Yellow Guy is the eyes. There's a lot of eye symbolism. So maybe something to do with being watched or putting on a show for people to keep an eye on him. Or that he is not a good guy and he's keeping an eye on everyone. But I don't know, he's got a cute little mummy plush, so I can't...
Love all this.
I can't be like, oh, he's evil. No, he's got a cute blush. Or plush. He might have a cute blush too. We'll have to look at Keith. Keith has knots on him. And I don't know if those knots are just stylistic or if they might have some symbolism to them either. But then he's also got the fish. Wolfboy's got something, but I can't make it out. It looks like some kind of feathered thing, but I don't know what it is. All of his emo poses have not made it clear. Miniature roses. Yeah, those are cute. They're really easy to find too, so it's nice to get a lot of. Alright, here we go. Then we're decided. We are gonna go out. Ass out into victory. Ass backwards into victory. All of us now in agreement. Hikage goes into the kitchen, returns with several knives. That makes sense. I just wasn't expecting it. The sharpened blades glint in the light, and my breath catches in my
護
throat.
身用だ。拳銃が消失した今、何か持っていた方がいいだろ
Yeah, just in case we can't focus and bring the guns, that would make sense. They're for self-defense. Now that those guns have disappeared, we're better off carrying something. We have some orchids. Oh, orchids. I'm not good with plants. Every plant I try to grow dies immediately. I've been given everything from daisies to Venus flytraps, and nothing survives under my touch. I feel like I could probably kill a succulent if I was really trying. Actually, I think I tried to grow a succulent and it didn't work.
You know what? You probably would overwater them. That's
I
the
think
type of
that's
person I
exactly
see
what
you as.
happened. Seems open in the beginning. It's never actually open. But his rebirth/undead symbolism makes me really curious. Ooh, that's a good point. We'll have to keep this in mind as we play and see if that's like actually it or not.
また作り出せないかな。
Do you think it's possible to make them appear again?
う。試してみたか。
Did you try?
まだだけど、ちょっとやってみる。
No, not yet. I'll try again right now. With my lack of trigger safety, I'm sure this will be fine. I form a mental picture of a gun the way I did yesterday. I hold out both my hands and think as hard as I can, but nothing seems to happen. We'll just make Scum play everyone's route. We'll see how long that takes. We might just have like visual novel Sundays,
Do
and every
it.
Sunday I do a visual novel for a few hours. My wife brought some plants and a gross yellow mushroom grew.
Does
Whoa.
that mean I get to come up here and interrupt everything for a few hours every Sunday?
Yeah, if you want to. Just whatever you feel comfortable doing, buddy. But you can join me every Saturday for every time
I'm
I
gonna
stream
make
this game, actually.
Crazy.
Oh my god. Mushrooms have a mind of their own. They just kind of spring up whenever they want. I hold out both of my hands and think as hard as I can, but nothing seems to happen. Okay, so the guns are very
だから今は現実的に
localized to
考えよ
very
う。
specific events. I got neither. That's why we ought to think about defense a little bit more pragmatically. Well.
この部
RJ
屋で
Sundays!
武器にな
Yeah!
りそうなのはこれくらいです
Sundays!
ね。
These are all I can find in here that would do us any good as weapons.
そうだね。持って行った方が良さそうだね。
Yeah, you're right. It's better for us to have something.
You know, that makes it really weird because Sunday is like the holy day and you're naming it Sin Day because it's me.
It's perfect. What do you mean? Sunday fun day. Sunday fun day. What the heck was that story with the guns?
とはいえ単独行動はまずいよね。数人で動いた方がいいんじゃない？
Ooh, verse. That might be something though. Keeps them from shooting each other because it only pops up when those monsters are around. Or, I wonder if they're localized to the black butterflies only. Ooh, what if they're actually sapping power from the black butterflies? No, that wouldn't make sense if we shoot the butterflies. Wait, Keith's here. Let's look at his outfit a little bit. He's got
Wouldn't it be
fish.
cool if you shot butterflies?
It would be. Maybe we could play Bayonetta. Maybe something similar happens in that.
Like they come out of your gun instead of we shoot
I like
at them.
bubbles. It seems like they're about to switch the background since we're about to leave the room. I don't know what those knots are called. I don't know if those have any symbolic meaning. The fish might have a symbolic meaning, but I can't think of anything. The only thing symbolic here is that his tie looks fuck-ass, and that's it. Alright. We're backing away. We're backing away from Theory
And he's
Town
totally
with the
got
clothes.
an Eve's tie on.
He does. It bothers me a lot.
He's trying to serve.
He's trying to serve and he's
But
fucking
Kurasaba over
failing.
here is serving way better.
He is. This is a man that serves cunt. This guy, not him. You versus the guy she warns you about. I don't know what that knot tie is called. Weapons or not, we shouldn't act on our own. We should go in teams.
二手に分かれ、正面玄関の左と右を調べるのはどうだろう。
Then how about we split into 2 groups and check the left and right sides of the mansion, or the main entrance.
じゃあ俺は左だ。
I'll take the left. Alright, buddy.
僕は右にしようかな。
I suppose I'll go to the right then. And you, Beniuri?
左か
Left or right? I don't really mind either
どっち
way.
でもいいけど
Is Napoleon gonna choose for us? I look at the 2 who have already made their choices. Yamato glares at me, as if to say I'd only slow him down.
鍵葉さん私も一緒に行っていいかな足を引っ張らないよう気をつけるから
Can I go with you, Kagiha? I'll try my best not to slow you down.
うん。
Of course!
何か脱出の手がかりが見つかるといいね。
With any luck, we'll find some clues that'll help us escape this place.
ああ影葉くんずるい俺もベニールちゃんと一緒がいいのに
Hey, I'm cool, Kagiha. I want to be with Beniuri too.
カラスバく
You what?
俺も右ねヤマトと一緒なんて絶対嫌だし
I'm going right too. I don't want to go with Yamato anyway.
こっちだってお断りだっつうの。
No feelings mutual, pal.
ということで、日陰くん、カラスバくんも右がいいらしいんだけど、
They're best
それでい
friends.
い？
Yeah, Beniuri is the name that they picked up. So it looks as though Kurosawa is heading right. Are you alright with that, Hikage?
自動的に編成決まっちゃうけど、
The teams have decided themselves. Oh, he looks weird. He looks weird! His vest is black in the back. Symbolism. No, I'm just kidding.
Because he's going to be hanging out with you.
Oh, he gets to be flirty.
僕はヤマトと一緒ということか。別に構わないけど、軽率な行動は取るなよ。
Lilith says hi. Hi, Lilith. I'll be going with Yamato then. I don't mind. Just make sure you don't do anything reckless. Got it? Stares pointedly. Uh-huh. And once again, we head out into the gloom of the manor. Yeah, Keith looks shady. The fierce wind of the hallway. Why is there a mini door? The moment I step into the hallway, a cold chill runs up my spine, making me shiver.
No wonder.
The temperature out here is just the same as our hideout. Is it the fox's hole? Like the little door that he goes through? But whether or not it's my instincts or some kind of sixth sense, something tells me that the teacher looks on the
You can't
hallway.
say words like that around me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am ignorant. I'm going forward. We keep our guard up as we start to make our way around the manor, surprised by how unexpectedly huge it is. We walk and walk down the long carpeted hallway, the end never in sight. Wooden doors line our way, but all of them are locked up tight. We're rhyming. Don't do this to me. For what seems like no apparent reason, their shapes are warped and irregular, which sets me on edge. A labyrinth shut off from the outside world. This is the image that forms in my mind after walking the manor for some time.
カラスバくん大丈
Kurosawa, are you okay?
うん平気平気
Yeah, I'm fine.
けど全然割れないねこの窓ガラスちょっとは手応えあると思ったんだけど
But this window just will not break. I thought I could smash through it, but it's no good.
だから言ったでしょ。僕も試したけど、どんなに叩いても傷一つつかなかったって。
Well, I told you so, didn't I? I tried as well, but no matter how hard I hit it, I can't even land a scratch.
ほんとちっともダメージなさそう
Not even a tiny one. Kurosawa returns to the sculpture he had been using to bash the window. He then draws his face close to the
とにか
glass.
く窓から外に出るのは難しそうだし、成功法を考えよ
In any case, it seems as though escape via the window will be a challenge, so why don't we employ more conventional means? You know what I just realized? Isn't there symbolism with names too? Oh, fuck. RJ. I can't look up their names without it being
What?
spoilery. Do you know if there's
Would
symbolism
you
with
like
the
me to check
names?
to see if there's symbolism with their names?
Isn't Kurosawa, I know in Obey Me the crow is like Kura something, but I don't remember the actual name of it. But doesn't it just mean crow?
Yes. Kuros, I'm trying to remember what the crow's name in an Obey Me is, but that one does just mean crow. I'd have to see the way the kanji was spelled, and then I
Karasu.
still wouldn't be able to read it, so I'd have to ask my spouse.
Okay.
Because the sounds that can be made from different kanji
Oh, this
are
is
the
a lot
same,
deeper.
but the kanji could be different to mean something. Yeah, so I don't know if there's symbolism with it.
And we wouldn't really be able to tell either, because if you looked up the names, unless you were specifically looking up the game and stuff like that, it'd be hard to tell us without possible spoilers. Okay, never mind. Because it's also hard for us to try to look it up, because if we look it up, it could be a different spelling of the name or something like that, and that wouldn't take us anywhere. Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
exactly.
Okay. I'm taking off my theory hat once again. It's down on the ground.
Also, thank you, Claudia.
Yeah, thank you, Claudia. Wow, anime really is on our side. um, in any case, it seems as though escape via the window will be a challenge, so why don't we employ more conventional means?
そうするしかなさそうだね。はあ、ヤマトみたいな真似するんじゃなかった。
Looks like we don't have any other choice. I shouldn't have tried to go Yamato on it. It's possible that they didn't, but it's also possible that they did. Silent Hill has unfortunately taught me way too much about the complexities that people will go into. And if this has a psychological horror theme to it also, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up going that deep, especially because they picked up the nameplates off the doors, and it seemed to resonate with them, like which ones they picked. But also some of them were pretty like, whatever, and picked it up. So I don't know. I think I'm thinking too hard about it. I look at Kurasuba as he furtively wanders off, looking crestfallen. Think you saw the B word. I'm closing out the tab. The B word. Bitch? Never mind. Yeah, oh, okay, okay. I guess it's not going to be that easy. Part of me had felt reassured by the presence of the windows. I had figured we might be able to escape by breaking one of them. With a small sigh, I take a hold of the handle on a nearby door. I tried to turn it, but the only response is an unpleasant metallic noise.
そっちも開きそうにない？
That one won't open either?
ここも鍵がかかってるみたい。せめてどこかに開く扉があるといいんだけど。
No, it's locked too. I was hoping there'd be an unlocked one somewhere around here. I proceeded to the next door and to test the handle in the same way. No luck either. Huh? Huh? What?
扉が
Oh, hey, the store.
ベニユリちゃん偉い。あったじゃん。開く扉。
Excellent, you found one that opens.
ついに見つかったね。
Yeah, finally. But
この
do you
まま
think
開
it's
けちゃっ
okay
て
to
大
open
丈
it?
夫かな？
I ask with the utmost caution, but at the same moment,
Okay,
Kageha
I'm
slips
gonna
by me.
jump in here.
Yes?
So, I did look up some of the names just to see what sort of translations they are, but the problem is again that things like Karasuba could be spelled two different ways, and I don't know which one it is. But a specific other character has a name that very much is as deep as the writers probably went with it. It's a yeah, basically. So you're right, Scum, is that their names do have some hints to things, but we don't really get that too much over here on the English side because you'd have to know what the words were.
Ooh, the thinking hat is back on, bitches. I can't look it up though without spoilers, so maybe afterwards I'll have to look into it. But at the same moment, Kaguya slips by me and in front of the door.
僕が開けるよ。紅百合さんは下がってて。
Oh, he's opening it. Maybe he's just being polite, or maybe he knows what's in here. I'll open it. Stand back, if you would. Kaguya.
Or maybe he's a whole foot taller than everybody else.
That too. He grips the handle and signals to me with his eyes. Slowly he pulls the door open. Yeah, he is pretty tall. We'll have to look up how tall he... Ooh, this room looks... Whoa!
倉庫かな。
Whoa, rare back shot. There's nothing suspicious on his back. Yet. Is this some kind of storage?
The sluttiest thing a man can do is look over his shoulder.
This looks more like Elby's room. I peer into the room from behind Kaguya. Yeah, Ikbir is also tall. Oh, what did you say, verse? Names and colors are done on purpose in Otome, so if you know the meaning and symbolism, you'll understand the characters better immediately. But if you don't, you may consider them spoilers. Oh, Keith back shots! That's what we're all secretly hoping for. Oh, the filigree up here? I don't know if that's what it'd be called in this context. For a split second, I thought this was shrimp. Wow. I think it's interesting that a lot of the rooms are like pure grayscale.
Yes, we're gonna have shrimp here too.
What is that? What is this? Oh. I peer into the room from behind Kaguya. Shrimp! Oh, he looked surprised. Wait. Unlike our living space, the assortment of objects in this room are a disordered mess. A chest with a broken handle, tables of varying shapes, a cracked candlestick, and an old sofa. Mysterious work of art from all over the world, both new and old. All of it looks expensive, but having everything just tossed together in one place is odd, and it leaves an eerie atmosphere floating about the room. This is Elby's room.
化け物はいなさそうだね。
Oh, here we go. There doesn't appear to be any monsters in here. Nah. Nothing special about his bag. No, I don't like it though. The atmosphere makes me want to leave as fast as we can. Shrimple girly. Cautiously, I enter the room behind Kaguya. Hey, where's Kurosaba? I don't sense him behind me, so I turn around reflectively. When I do, I see him standing at the door, smiling. What's wrong? Are you not coming in?
用心しなくちゃいけないからここで見張ってるよ
We have to be careful, so I'll stand here and keep a
細
lookout.
かいこと苦手だしニアサリは君らで頑張って応援してる
I'm not very detail-oriented, so how about the two of you give the room a once-over? I'll be rooting for you. I guess, but you're gonna root for us?
フレーフレーベニユリちゃんフレーフレーカギハくん
I'm not reading that. He just essentially said it all. You can do it, Kaguya. You're the man.
Literally said it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's actually cheering? He must really hate doing this kind of stuff. Oh, it's the ADHD. He goes in there and his brain zeroes out. He doesn't want to do it. Let's start by looking at all the drawers in those stacked boxes. I'll take the boxes then. No, we'll find out later. One by one, I pull down the variously sized boxes stacked in the corner of the room and open them carefully. Inside, I find old coats, belts, and other garments. A few of them contain toys for small children. But, none of this seems like it'd be any use in helping us get out of here. We don't know that. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I was hoping we'd find keys or some kind of floor plan. I don't think a floor plan would matter in this place. It could be like in Homicipher where the landscape would change randomly. Disappointed, I continue searching through the content. Oh my god, if the landscape
That's
changes,
going
they just
super
split.
Supernatural, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. We watched a woman turn into a fucking weird gargantuan beast and I'm being the supernatural one? I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Oh, it's so funny because on some aspects you're like, yeah, but we got guns, so we're fine. When they're talking about the emotional baggage that comes from murdering monsters, and then you turn around and you're like, yeah, but what if the landscape changes? That's terrifying. It's like, what?
Well, they just split up. They split up into two groups. That could be like a big fuck over for them. That's why it's terrifying. Gratita. What if the landscape change? It could be dangerous. They could be fucked if they like lose each other completely. Tie strings to each other. Ooh, I wonder if that would like rip off your finger or wherever the string's tied to if the landscape changed. Because then the string would just be pulling tighter and tighter and tighter. I guess you could just cut it really easily. They do have knives, but whatever. Disappointed, I continue searching through the contents of the box. An hour passes.
I also like how your brain immediately went to tying it to a part of your body rather than your clothing. Like, I'm not...
I thought of the red string of fate first off. That might be why. And I've also seen people tie things around their waist because it seems like secure and like noticeable that it would get unlatched, as opposed to like if you hooked it to a belt loop or something like that, you might not notice if the string gets undone or like the rope gets undone. First, we're the brain cell sharer in this one. Hey, what's this? I open the last box, which is emblazoned. Wow. With a butterfly pattern. Inside is a ceramic box wrapped in a delicate silk crepe? Like the food? In the dim light of the room, it emits
crap.
an eerie...
Yeah, but yes.
Oh.
No, not like the food, like... it's a material. Have you ever seen like streamers and stuff like that? You know how they're all wrinkly, and you can pull them to make them straighter. Yeah, that's crepe paper.
Oh, okay. I see. Alright. I've never heard of that. I guess common sense would dictate it's not a food item. But you know me, I don't have that. In the
like those really thin pancakes?
I'm hungry, okay? And the dim light of the room, it emits an eerie glow, which makes me feel as though it's something different, something special, stored as it is.
何か変わったものでも見つかった?
What is it? Did you find something unusual?
マジでついにお宝発見
Seriously? You dug up some treasure at last? The two of them walk over quickly, and I hold the box out to them in my hands.
宝かどうかはわからないんだけど、他のものは適当にしまわれてるのに、これだけ厳重に守られてるなって。
I don't know if it's treasure or not, but everything else was just stuffed into boxes. This thing was stored and protected well.
本当だ。なんとなく特別感があるね。
It's true, it does indeed feel rather special.
まだ開けてなかったんだ。
You didn't open it yet?
蓋取っちゃえば
No. Come on, let's pop the lid off of it. He likes popping things. With Kurosawa's encouragement, I remove the cover, and... nothing. Oh! Dragon scale. Wow, it's beautiful. Inside the box is an object that looks like a round decorative plate. Oh, kaleidoscope. Like a kaleidoscope lens. Alright. No, Draconi
How'd
isn't
you
in
know
the
that, but
Discord.
not crepe paper? I don't even know.
Kaleidoscope lens? I had kaleidoscopes when I was a kid. The surface has a pattern that looks as though it was wrought from the mother of pearl that is utterly captivating.
これなんだろうね。お皿にも蓋にもコースターにも見える
Yeah,
けど。
Draconi's from a server I'm in because I linked that I was going to be going on Twitch, so not the same one as you, Claudia.
What could this be?
Oh, yeah, Draconi, Scumberly hasn't set up like any of those things yet because she says she doesn't know how to, but she hasn't even looked into it.
Why did you phrase it like that? I looked into it and got overwhelmed. This is also how many streams have I done? This is probably like my
and got overwhelmed.
9th or 10th stream. I'm still trying to figure these things out a little bit. Oh no, that's okay, buddy. That's fine. You can always revisit whenever you're in a little bit of a better state. It looks like some kind of plate or some kind of cap or even a coaster, but aw, thank you, buddy.
でも想像してたお宝と違うかも。売っ払ったらそれなりの金額になるのかな。
I have never heard that phrase in my life. Okay, not the treasure we're looking for though. I guess we can earn a little cash hawking it. Hawking it. Also, how are we gonna sell things, buddy?
それより館から出るのが先だけどね。
Well, however, our priority is getting out of this manor.
Apparently, Scum is Sketchy Keith because Karasuba is all like, hey, we could sell this thing, and Scum's like, well, I mean, not really where we're headed with this.
I did so is Keith. This is it. You're always more like the ones that you hate. I'm just kidding. This is so strange. The mansion is full of beautiful things, but somehow this one feels special. It's the kaleidoscope! Maybe we can look through it and we'll be able to see things that we couldn't see before. Lens of truth. It's like I'm being sucked in when I looked at it. What's this feeling?
誰かいるの？
Who's there? Oh, a girl? Without warning, Kurosoba shouts in the direction of the entrance. Who's that? I didn't recognize that voice. For a few moments, the room is silent as I cautiously survey the situation. A girl comes into view from behind the door. Bunny! Oh my god, she's itty bitty. She is a baby. I'm sorry if I surprised you. I wanted you to listen to what I have to say. Oh, the little doors are for her. A girl? She looks like she's about 10 years old. And she's wearing a rabbit mask. Maybe she knows the person on the fox mask. Oh, maybe they're siblings. Maybe they've been here forever. Time is a social construct here. She moved towards us, seeming to shrink with each tremulous step. The thing is, it's the cap of the kaleidoscope you're looking for. If you combine it with the tube, the kaleidoscope vessel will be complete. Hey! I guessed it! I don't think I want to romance a 10-year-old. But there is another girl in this game, yeah.
Good news, you don't romance her.
Good news. The kaleidoscope. Yeah, they said that she looked like she was about 10, so. But it was a quick line, so.
君
How is it that
ど
you
う
know
してそ
that?
んなことを知ってるの？
She has been here forever and ever. Oh, she looks cute. She's baby. Oh, she's got a little hat. Alright. Oh, Ooh. The master of the manor commanded me to help the people who opened that box. I've been waiting here for your arrival. Ooh, damn. Alright. Watch her be named Alice. Yeah, she's probably going to be named Alice. It probably is going to be where it's headed. She's also got a watch on her shirt. And her mask is bedazzled. And it looks like she has actual ears, but that might just be her hair. You never know with anime. Alright. It is 7 o'clock. We just hit a point of intrigue with a new character. She's not dangerous. So this is a good stopping point for me. We have learned a lot of things. And I guess I might keep this to Sunday streams, or at least every other Sunday for now. RJ, does that sound fine? Well, me and you can hash that out a little bit. We might change it around a little bit for whatever
Yeah, we
works
can
best.
hash that out later.
Yeah.
Sounds good for right now.
Yeah. But that was fun. Thank you guys for popping in. RJ, thank you for streaming with me and giving in little tidbits of information and mocking me lovingly. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad it's been great. Thank you guys for joining. I am gonna go ahead and end this, and I'll post up the new schedule later tonight for what other games I'll stream this week. And I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming out, and thank you for hosting Scum and letting
Yeah.
me be part of this.
Yeah. Alrighty. Goodbye.